Happy New Year, everyone. Going, gonna cover the games tonight. Not really playing anything at the moment. Good way to start New Year's, kicking off. I know Laser Sharks play tonight, and so does Kansas City. So I'm pretty stoked about it. But we are going to, we're just gonna chill out, hang out, tune in. I just have to remember tonight to not show the commercials that they have because apparently YouTube frowns upon that. I just didn't think last time. I just kept playing it in the background, and then they had to edit out my video. So
the teams race to be the first team to get to the disc in the center, which is also called the joust. Players enter the arena full of geometric shapes that can be used strategically during the The three basic player positions are striker, midfielder, and goalie. Each player's echo unit is equipped with a thruster on each wrist, a booster on the back, and brakes to slow players down from the high speeds. Re-grabbing or stacking is a common technique used in-game. This is demonstrated when players use each other repeatedly in a slingshot motion to increase their speed. Another useful skill is stunning. This allows the players to temporarily disable the opponent's movement. Stunning can be countered by using the blocking skill, which causes the stunner to be stunned as the offensive team progresses through the arena with the disc. The defending team protects their bubble, which serves as a three-point line around the goal. When players enter the bubble, each goal accounts for just 2 points. When a team scores, the disc spawns on the opposing team's end of the arena to give them the joust advantage.
we can go ahead and kick this off as long as there's no commercials. Looks like I got a new follower since my last stream. I know it's been a while. I've been busy with work, holiday season. Joshua, thank you much. Definitely a shout out. Let's go ahead and flash it. Toxic is such a general term.
Welcome to the team, man. Yeah, welcome to the big show. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here, guys.
And welcome to all the E units out there. Yeah, that's welcome. That's a little bit of old man humor for you. E unit. And dude, tonight we got three big games, but obviously the first big game between the Kings and the Knights, dude. Both coming off of 3-win streaks. And looking to battle it out for 2 and 3 there in the division. With the last time the Kings and the Knights played, the Kings walked away with the win, 23 points, 23-point difference. So obviously both teams coming out tonight, gunning, both forming at very high end, coming off a 3-win streak. So I'm expecting to see a very, very tight game between these two teams. And as we come up and get ready to the playoffs, I'm expecting both of them to be firing at 110%. Did we?
Yeah, no, this is both these teams have been steadily improving throughout the season. Both of them side by side. We finally get to see them face off here, as you said, for second or third place here. You know, the Dallas Knights coming in tonight with Siege with the Law, Mozzie, Bucci, Bo. Light has come, led here by led by Mozzie. The Light also kind of a breakout star.
A couple new changes since some of my last streams. I got the light to help out. I don't know. I think this I think is the yellow. Yeah, that kind of washes out. It's not too bad, but yeah, I think that just kind of keeps me not looking too washed out. Added a light, new camera. Got the Logitech Brio in 4K. Love it. Way better than my last cam. And then for my Blue Yeti Nano, I went ahead and got a boom arm to get it off my keyboard, or off my desk next to my keyboard. So far, I like it.
Certainly one of the toughest, because these two teams are really going to be right next to each other, neck and neck, head to head, the whole way, the whole way through. But yeah, the New York Kings, though, is a strong team as well.
So we'll see how this goes, and then maybe maybe after the games tonight, maybe I'll start a secondary stream. of gaming, playing something. I don't know. Just not sure what I'm in the mood to play tonight.
The big thing I think for the Kings, first off,
I know it's been a while.
My apologies to you, Van Dyke, and somebody pointed out in the chat. Also, welcome to your mustache. For everybody who didn't catch it, I didn't mean to sell your mustache short. Please don't take it personal, Mr. Mustache. And I think it also looks amazing. So, with that said, with addressing the royalty that is currently in the room with Van Dyke's mustache, I think coming off of between the Kings and the Knights. So, the last time the Kings played the Knights was early in the season, back in November, and obviously, the Kings walked away with a win, a fairly significant win, 23 points. The big thing, I think, for the Kings rolling in the night is that they cannot treat the Knights team tonight as if they're the Knights team they played at the very beginning of the season. If they do that, I think they will lose because the Knights have learned a considerable amount. It's proven by the record, just like you were saying, Dimwee, and like we heard in the pregame, the Knights have been totally transformed into a different team now, and they are one of the top guns for this season. Likewise, so the Kings obviously need to have a strategy prepared to face the current Knights, not the Knights that they faced at the beginning of the season, and not get lazy off of that win, facing a team they've already played and already beaten. For the Knights, obviously knowing, expecting that the Kings are coming in with a new equation and a new strategy to beat them tonight. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of head game for them coming in.
A little cat.
Played at the very beginning of the season and lost to the Kings, so they can't let that screw with them because they know they're a different team now. And they got to have a strategy ready. And if they come out swinging, they know they're evenly matched. And if they execute flawlessly and even just really well with whatever strategy they bring tonight, they can definitely take the Kings down. And it's going to be a tight game all the way through. And both teams have to play all 4 quarters and give 110. First ones to get tired of the ones that lose.
And I do not disagree. This is going to be, it's going to be a battle of wills. Honestly, this comes
We getting ready to kick off? Guess here in just a second.
I don't think that's ever true. They both want it. They both want it. You know, they both want it. They both want it. They're both coming in to want this. They're both showing that they've earned their positions here. And so whoever wins here is certainly going to be earning that victory. But I'm not so convinced that whoever loses will be earning that loss. But either way, we get started here in quarter one. And the Law is going to get first touch on the ball there, sending it across the Mozzie far side.
Ooh, game started off. All right, I'm going to finish this last order.
Brings it in, gets their first point. The New York Kings not even able to touch the disc so far the first 13 seconds here.
Yeah, and as expected, the Knights are coming out swinging, and they are looking to come out and get that shock and awe factor very beginning against the Kings. To let them know that, hey, we are not the same team we played, and we are ready for whatever you're bringing.
Quick exchange there, all the way down to mid. But how fast is that stack? That was the lightest.
All right, let's go ahead and get this going. All right.
It was to Caesar, who was not able to get the grab. Jiggy sending it up to Shrem here on the near side. Shrem. A reminder, he was picked first overall in the NEPA Pro Series draft.
Checking it out. Ooh, almost a 3-pointer. Long range. Knights have been on a heck of a streak. Especially with the Law and Mozzie.
And just as we say it, that green pigeon coming in for a quick 3-pointer, coming off the floor on a nice send from Jiggy. But dude, Dimwell, you've got more background on both of them. I mean, I know Light has come. He was a 4th-round pick or a 3rd-round pick, right?
I believe, somewhere around there. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't have the reference in front of me. But yeah, he was picked further down. But yeah, it was one of those things. I think that was because he had only just started making his name at VRML in the previous month. So it's easy to players like that to kind of just be making that name to be a little bit overlooked. But it was he's the captain over in VRML. He's the captain of.
No, I don't have a sub button, buddy. I have not reached affiliate yet. I've met my followers requirement and all my other requirements except for one, and that's the average viewers of 3.
In the final Challenger Cup, and they are a team that is working exceptionally hard. So I know Light has come himself working exceptionally hard, and one of those breakout players. You know, we were talking early on in the season about players that names that weren't particularly well known are gonna get their time to shine. Light has come certainly has been one of them. As the Law's turning this one back around there at mid.
Yeah, and I remember during the draft, man, there was a lot of chatter about what team Lighthouse Come was going to get picked up by because he was such an outstanding and up-and-coming player and a breakout name. With Mozzie coming in for a quick dunk from the Law on a nice end at the top of the goal there. And they're up by 1 point. And then what about that Green Pigeon? What's his
nice.
his back?
That setup to the back of the goal was nice.
Kind of escaped my radar quite. I know his name very well. I've casted him quite a bit, but he's always kind of been, one of those that snuck by me. So I don't honestly have a particularly strong opinion of Pigeons, other than.
But I'm glad you're here, Jack Steeler. That's for damn sure.
Probably around behind Jiggy. So I would estimate he came in the 3rd round. There's a shot from the Law, goes wide.
Hey, happy New Year to you, Snake. Hope everything's going well. Oh, nice setup. Great shot. I might start walking away with that. Mozzie is so good.
Yeah, it has been, and that's the great thing about this whole season is that being the first NEPA Pro season, you're seeing all these breakout players that may have been under your radar during the VRML. Everybody's radar.
Say, Jax, I think Venom's probably doing warm-ups right now, getting ready for his game, his match.
But now seeing this Pro League, you're seeing these players come out and really, really shine. And I'm really excited to see how they do the rest of the season as well as in season.
There's some really beautiful passing by the New York Kings to get into the offensive zone here. There's Jiggy over Heck ducking.
Ooh, nice.
Get by the defense. Mozzie got the stun. Elias come gets a pickup and sends it out through the near side too. They're gonna have a proper race for this. But it's only Blue Chains getting away. There's a couple stuns out in the back.
Here we go.
Somehow Elias come. No, not able to come away with it. Heck instead picks it up. That's a bad. Well, it was looking like a good bounce. It turned into a bad bounce, but a good pickup there. Strambitsky not able to keep the handle on it, but it almost incidentally goes in. Pigeon loses his handle on it.
Clear it.
Mozzie turns it around again into that far side too. Picked up there by the Law, stunned out by the chain, overshooting. Well, it's able to recover there. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
A wide open shot, 3-pointer. They're starting to walk away with it.
The Dallas Knights have taken a 6-point lead.
Yeah, the defense.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
I wasn't quite paying attention to where they were at, but you saw the chain overrun the Law there as he got stunned out in the far side tunnel. But then nowhere to be found there. Caesar finds an opening in the lane for a 3.
Watching that one back, looked like maybe miscommunication there.
Get you every time, man.
Yeah, that's communication is so
There we
important.
go.
Jiggy, bring that one in. Oh,
There you go.
New York Kings finally able to find the second here after 3 in a row from the Dallas Knights. Is Jiggy putting that one in and bringing back within 4?
Yeah, it's still a 2-possession game for the Kings to get back with the spitting distance here of taking this game. It's still only the first quarter. Expected to see this.
Still 2:15 left.
Very, very strong. Maybe a bit of a surprise for the Kings. Hopefully they've got some good strategy there on hand to meet this Knights team in full force.
Yeah, Sneaks, hopefully you're having a good New Year's and a good holiday. Enjoying a bunch of good times. But the gifts and fun stuff. I spoiled myself a little bit with this upgrading my setup for streaming. That was kind of my my holiday gift.
And it looked a little too easy. Maybe something going on with Light in that moment. The Mozzie sending that one in deep. Looking at the empty goal, goes high though.
1-point games.
Send that one out. They were looking for the dribble. They get stunned out. The Law picks it up instead.
Feeling tired today though.
Currently up by 1, but only 1 after 2 goals there from the New York Kings.
Probably because I had a raise yesterday. More to the middle. It was all the way through the afternoon when I had one, and I was up a little late last night. It works too well, and I ran out of my the nighttime stuff from Rep Sports to help kind of negate it and get ready to pass out.
As much as they always play, I think tonight, because tonight's game is going to be close. Nice. A little bit of a battle over there. Scrum on the far side. Just getting prior to the far side tunnel. As it looks like that Green Pigeon picks it up and sends it back over to Strim. They're back on the flow. But those missed opportunities are going to be key tonight, because this is only going to be a couple points that this game is separated by.
Nice movement here from the Kings all the way in.
Nice shot. Good setup.
Shrem gets it in for the 2, brings it back within 1. And just to settle some confusion in the chat there. Yes, Strembitsky was picked first overall in the draft. That is why he is the captain of the New York Kings. But in the standings, the New York Kings are
10 seconds.
The Dallas Knights are 3rd in the East.
Unless they pull some really long shot or something. Yeah, we're gonna fish it out there.
Wow. It shows you how prepared I was.
All right.
So we're gonna go into a quick intermission here, and let me
Go ahead and switch to that so YouTube can't say squat.
after a quick word from our sponsors.
I'm wondering if I should also mute. I wonder, because I don't know what copyright, if it's just commercial itself, but we can mute that up. Yeah. Boom. All right. Now we can go back to live scene. Keep me from getting in trouble. Ooh, that's going to be a good match. All those are going to be good matches. Oh no, Laser Sharks and Destroyers. Love rooting for both, but excuse me. Probably going to have to go for Venom's Laser Sharks on that night.
Awesome. And start quarter number 2. Thanks, Van Dyke. As we get ready to roll in the second quarter, 1-point game. And as expected, it is neck and neck. I really expect both these teams now, after feeling each other out in the first quarter, getting the butterflies out. They're 2 teams that have seen each other before.
It's a really close game. Let's see what happens. Ooh, the setup.
Cut to Mozzie, who places that one in underhand. Let's put his team up by 3 here to start the second quarter.
Set up it going down low and then bring it right back up top.
Absolutely phenomenal goal. And they hold on to the lead here. With that one, even if a 3 gets scored, it's really a tie. They don't actually Shrem wait until the last second to send them across. Really trusting his internet connection there. Oh no, the send back. Jiggy's gonna have to track it down. Chain gets it cleanly. Mozzie up to go off the toes.
Oh.
Hit those in the lobby and then miss it when it's important. Pigeon sends it all the way down into the bubble here. It's gonna be a race for it. I don't see an orange chain. If a blue chain gets away, no blue chain does get away. They're gonna get there right about the same time. Nice scoop there, though. Into the hands
Oh, they're setting up.
They've got a 3v2 developing.
Nice shot.
What a shot. Hits the post on the way in.
I thought that might have gotten blocked, but well played.
Nice work and good answer from the Kings coming right back. Took advantage there of a defender home alone.
I don't know why there wasn't a chain by Orange team by the Knights to come back.
And Green Pigeon's able to plant it back in there and off a slow response from the defense.
Send out all the way. They have a player in the area. No, will be the law. Picking it up.
Oh no, careful, careful.
Look for the cut. Has Mozzie on their side. No, opts to reset. That is a reset, a proper reset. The Caesar is going to walk this one all the way up. Presses in, activates off the back line. Light now. Ooh, hits the cut. The law. Doc Meta is in season. Dallas Knights are up by 3.
Nice.
You ain't dunking. You ain't playing it right. And sure enough, there it is. The law comes in doing Judge Dredd things, holding court for a nice dunk there, putting them right back up, and they cannot quite, the Kings cannot quite get back out in front of the Knights lead. The Knights are just doing some really good work there, putting it together and holding on to that offensive pressure that they're putting on the Kings.
You know, Swagwire here, it's unseasonably warm in Chicago right now. That's going to be a turnover. Caesar picking it up.
Answer the question.
And I agree with Palace. Caesar sending that one up.
Tell me what you
Does
want.
get it
or I'm
through.
gonna
It's
pick
the
for
kind
you.
of the skip there down to the 4. And disagrees with me.
Oh my goodness. Wide open.
The Dallas Knights up by 6 now with that long 3, making up for that 20 games earlier.
Nobody there.
Wow, that's That felt a lot more shady than it meant to be.
Famous words by Dimwing. And, dude, the Kings, I think I've seen the Kings, they're playing very, very considerably controlled tonight. Take that.
Yeah, Kings are usually
We're used to seeing
on point.
very fast, very extremely fast, and with some.
I believe we just lost Nails as Strembitsky handles this one on the back line. Yep, there he goes. Strem down to Hack. Hack back to Strem.
Good setup.
Now he's going to catch up. How rude of you, Nails, to just come back in like that and interrupt.
I had to step out for a second.
I can't believe you did that.
Oh, come on. What is that? There you go.
Pigeon getting a 2 there, bringing his team back within 4.
Dude, I come and go as I please, man. That's how I roll. We're gonna have to get used to it if we're gonna work together.
You know what? It's not the coming and going. It's that when you came back in, you talked really fast to catch back up. It actually wasn't you; it was the internet. It's just bringing all your audio back in.
Nice. Did you guys miss anything? Sounds good. I got my point.
Sounds like we. I'm pretty sure we got everything there. Of course, it was 10 seconds into one. But
ooh, nice long shot. They're coming back.
That's a good 15 meters out. Brings the team back within 1. Are they going to be able to push it over the line this time?
Yeah, here we are back within 1. They've got to break up this play from the
Still a lot of time in this second quarter.
They come out inverted.
Very cautious.
Oh, that's not good. Oh my.
Not quite. Strem, good recovery. Although I would typically expect Strem to go for the headbutt in that situation if he didn't have the angle on it. No, he didn't have the angle on it. So there you go. Strem puts them up by 1 here. 19-8. That's the first lead in a while for the Kings.
Yeah, and they are really starting to get their team play together here. I think starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the Knights and how they're playing and their strategy. So we're starting to see the Kings turn more into that classic Kings play that we're used to seeing, very quick, but still very crisp.
Light handling it far side. Now sitting it near side. Caesar.
Starting low.
Oh, look at that. How aggressive is that chain? That was so fast. They almost pulled that off.
Blood in the water, man.
Yeah. It's like, yes, indeed. Mozzie, again on the back.
Wonder how they're going to set this up.
A little careful there. You can understand why. Look at how they
missed.
On those passes as they move in.
Oh, that is not good.
The whole time there.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Excuse me. I can't believe that bounced off the post from that angle.
They go from being still to a lightning fast 2-man chain out of nowhere. If you aren't watching them, good on the Knights. They're using the GOs to really block and try to disable some of those 2-man chains and keep themselves defended against this Kings defense that just moves so quick at the drop of a hat.
Well, fling there, a no look. Goes wide. The Strembitsky trying to get there. There's a headbutt from Light. Now back to the near side. Jiggy trying to check it down, unable to. So he gets a headbutt on it, I think. Was that a slap? I'm not sure, but somehow got it to Pigeon. Now looking for the send back. Good reset into the hands of Strem on the back line. Strem right back to Pigeon.
Oh, here we go.
Very quick pass. Pigeon behind the goal. That's dangerous. No, one more pass to nobody.
Did he? Was that deliberate? Did he pass that to himself off the window?
Puts his team up by 5. That is 5 in a row for the Kings, 3 in a row for Strem.
Ooh, momentum has shifted. That's for sure.
Now the Knights, they've got to do something to close. It's still only a 5-point game, but obviously at least 2 possessions there for them in order to make that happen. But really, what they need to do is close this gap prior to going into the half. We know how
good pass,
especially coming in off the halftime. If they can close this down to within 1 or even take the lead prior to the half, they will keep themselves in there and keep that head game straight.
Nice cross.
Nice dunk.
Caesar with the juice. Gets that one in, bottom corner pocket. That one with attitude. Bringing his team back within 3 there. What a play. And with just under 30 seconds to go, we're going to have, 25 on the clock as we come out of the tubes here. Looking to close out this first half. Very, very close indeed. Will it be tied? I don't know. That Green Pigeon sending us from down. Not if the New York Kings can help it. Pigeon across the Hack. Hack looking to bring that one in. No, sends it back.
Off the post.
Goes wide. Strem handling it now near side, bringing it in. Looking first. Oh, the shot there. Another ding. That's 2 in a row there. If they get another opportunity, of course, third.
The stun's like crazy down there by the goal.
Getting it away there. Who was that?
All right, nice.
And the half there. New York Kings would go into the locker room up by 3, 23-20.
Wow.
This barn burner of a matchup in the East. We will be back in just a few moments after a couple words from our sponsors.
All right. So I was coming home from work last week, and I had this on my phone playing through my Bluetooth in my truck. Not able to watch it, but just listening. I was beyond stoked when the Florida Laser Sharks came out with a huge upset and beat the undefeated Orlando Cyclones like last week. I was super stoked for that. I wish I could have streamed that, but it's a long drive home from work, and so I was just sitting there just amped. I had to make sure I didn't get too amped, and just didn't want to start speeding and get a ticket, so I had to pay attention, but it was so fun. Like, amazing upset last week. Especially for my love for the Laser Sharks, just because Venom plays for them.
Go to NEPAVRPro.com for more information. And now we have some of the top plays and highlights from Week 7.
I wonder if some of these will happen on the game. While they're doing the highlights, I may go grab a nice cold beverage.
Has it far side. There's still technically time, but not really. Jay Walker sends that one in, looking for a floor shot. Is that going to go? What? Right there at the ice. Florida Laser Sharks just iced the game with that one.
That was the game.
Lead. They're going to beat the Orlando Cyclones.
What up? Welcome back from the half. And yeah, what up, Crispy? I see you in the chat there. You clearly got my phone call.
So didn't we all?
And you joined us. So welcome everybody back from the halftime. And what we got going in the halftime here, or coming out of the halftime rather, is a neck-and-neck battle here between the Kings and the Knights. We saw the Knights come out early, answer very. What do you do with your hands? You know what to do with your hands?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
We saw that.
Too long. I cracked.
We saw the Knights come out early and take an early, dominant, established presence in this game, just staying just out of reach for the lead for the Kings as the Knights went full force, and they came out.
Told you Mozzie's killing it. 9 points.
So the Kings know that they are.
Strabisky's though.
Sure enough, Strim started to answer, and the whole rest of the Kings team able to close that.
Him and
gap.
Pigeon,
Not only
neck
did
and
they close
neck.
the gap, but did get back out in the lead just prior to going into the half there, with the Knights able to close it back down to within 3. So both teams, I think, now firing on all cylinders. So we should see again a very exciting second half as both teams battle it out and keeping it close here as we roll neck and neck into the final 2 quarters.
You know, I was watching. Excuse me. I was watching Tyler McKinney's show before this show. Breaking the Action Sports. I know he was in chat earlier. Tyler, are you there? Say hey. He made a prediction about this game. He said that both teams were going to score above 40, and I thought that's ridiculous. Look at the score. We're halfway through. Both teams are halfway to 40. The man might be right. You know, he's made a couple good predictions lately, and they say he's newer to the game. I'm thinking that's just a story because he's getting a lot of these calls right, especially this game here. This has been, you know, that first. It started off a little slow. The scoring was a little slow to kick us off, but then both of them, kind of, as you said, they found their way there. They found their balance. They found their footing. And found their flow and just started nailing them.
So I'm trying to think.
Everyone, say hello to.
Can't remember the order of the games tonight. Which game is the 8 o'clock game, and the other, which one's the 9 o'clock?
Before the show. And but yeah, this has been you know, we're neck and neck this whole way through. This is absolutely phenomenal. Also shout out to Nap Time there with another bunch of gifted tier 1 subs. But yeah, this has been a really phenomenal game so far. In the like how these teams have performed in the season. The longer we go in this game, the better they're playing.
Yeah, and they are just they're getting warmed up and they're back on it. No surprise there. I mean the Knights have had the possession advantage for this game
All right.
so far, but the Kings have been doing quite a bit of good work there with the possession time they've had.
Look. Look, man, I am not.
Oh,
There it is.
what?
For the two. I am not.
That was
superstitious,
wild.
I'm superstitious. As long as going to get the first goal here of the second half. 2 points on the board, bringing his team back with a 1.
That was a wild move, like a little swing around, grab onto the goal and do a little swing around right off the post.
And as usual, they come out very early, very aggressive, and in the rounds. And let's see if they found a better way to kind of deal with these two-man chains we've been seeing coming out of the Kings that have been super aggressive and super fast.
That would have been a highlight.
Oh, nice stun.
Highlight reel 10,
Clear it.
highlight reels. Had that gone
Nice
in,
moves.
That was so close. They almost beat
That was amazing stun.
Oh, dude, and that's going to hurt the Kings. If they can't convert this drive here into a goal, like the fact that they miss that is going to bite them later, guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Come on, guys.
A game this close, you can't be missing goals.
I love the close games.
When you earn them. In a situation like that, Mozzie open goal sends that one into the hands of Trembitsky, who gets by Mozzie.
That's one of the people you don't want to have the disc.
Pigeon with it, stunned out by Light. Maybe a little lack of communication there. Though.
He can get a block up.
Pigeon sends it.
Oh, self-goal.
Goes in. I don't think that was a technical goal. I'm gonna watch this one back on the stream.
Oh, man.
That was hard to call. That may have just been a laggy goal, but a goal nonetheless.
And that, I mean, that hurts for the Knights. So that was their opportunity there, right? So we saw the Kings miss that very short goal there for the world's best highlight that wasn't a highlight. As they came in, that was their opportunity to punish them for that mistake and collect those points. And the Kings did an outstanding work recovering, get back on it, continuing to grind, and get back down there and get those 2 points to earn those.
I wonder
goals that they
how they're going to
had
set this up.
earlier, but the Knights are going to want that back.
I'm going to disagree with everyone in chat. I believe Mozzie caught it in the goal, pulled it out, and then the
Nice shot.
lag in the game, just the delay in the game, latency of the game, made it look like it went back in. But he grabbed it in the goal plane. That was my interpretation. It sounds like the focus agrees with me. Which even if he wasn't agreeing with me, I could just say he was, and you know, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Disagree with me live on air? The man's a professional. Don't you dare do that. Nothing. He didn't say anything, folks. He's being really friendly and agreeing with everything I'm saying behind
Ooh, good stunt. Grab it. Clear it.
Sounds like he's not being
Nice.
Now I'm going too far. This one down into the bubble there, going near the goal. Will be turned over, though. Jiggy getting it picked up.
Fast they move on those chains, man. Those guys just flew in there.
The bounce up to the far side. Mozzie picking it up. Are we sloppy at the moment? A little bit. Everyone's a little out of position, it looks like, because Light has to track that one down as well.
There you go.
Neumann, excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, the first game. So it's just these two teams so far. Shrem looking for the clear. Caesar gets picked up instead, sending it in. Here's the opportunity.
Nice. Oh.
Again, we've seen both teams do that now. Both have the opportunities, both dinging it. And how long?
Oh, open goal.
We got 2 goals so far as we're almost halfway through this third quarter. You know, they heard me talk.
Off the back wall. Nice.
Gets that one in finally over a minute. And here they put
It was a long delay
but
of no score.
they heard me talk talking about Tyler's prediction of the amount of scoring we were going to see, and they were like, "Nah, let's slow it down."
Yeah, they were like, "Man, let's give them something to watch." I heard there's some new people watching. They want to be able to keep up with the action, so we'll just slow it down. Dude, and right now, like for these teams,
slaps it away.
Like, you know, when they start missing those goals off the rim there, and when you're taking shots, you know.
Oh, the Echo Arena. It's a VR game. This is the Pro Series, the NEPA Pro Series. It's almost like the NFL, man. They have a full draft. These are the best players of the best players that all got drafted. Like their players get salaries to play.
That's exactly right. It's the law sends it over to Caesar.
Much easier to view from this angle, that I'm sure, than actually playing in first person.
But maybe they're just being really careful right now. I want to make sure everything is executed cleanly. Wow.
Nice setup.
Light sold a shot so hard right there. I can tell you that's what the goal is.
Yeah, we're just covering the broadcast of the games tonight for now. And then after the games are over, the last 9 o'clock game, once it's done for the night, then I might stream some other games. I'll probably have to take a brief break to set my wife up with her Breath of the Wild on the Switch, but and get the kids to bed and all that. And then I might jump on to a New Year's gaming stream too after this.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's hit. Maybe it wasn't him, but I'm pretty sure it was him hitting that exact same shot earlier on the goalie.
What up, Davis? I see you, man. Welcome to Echo, and thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, so basically, I'm just, instead of hosting their stream, I figured I'd just do my own stream and kind of cover, you know, basically help broadcast it, get it out there. I said one of the guys that follows me, and I follow him, Venom VR, his team's playing tonight. And then KC also plays tonight. Kansas City plays either the 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock game. They're not playing against the Laser Sharks, but that'll be another game that I'm going to really focus on, just because, well, KC native, that and families that I know, the team owners of Kansas City Echo Club.
At the drop zone this weekend, my friend. I owe you one. I'm still out of town, and I will see you middle of January. We'll get some jumps in. You can tell me how terrible I am. Uh-oh.
Nice shot. Ooh, they're coming back. Nice three-pointer.
I don't.
The speed off that chain to get down there that fast and have an open goal shot. That was great.
They got to get back and get. Although Pigeon, let's say Pigeon was trying to get in the lane there, but they left it open for just too long. 20 seconds ago.
Oh! The barrier got. Oh, they could set it back up though. 3-on-2. Oh, nice stop.
It's a set away 5 seconds ago here. Maybe one more shot.
Yeah. Kansas City Echo Club. All right, it's about to go to commercial, so I got to go back to my large window so I don't get hit with copyright.
And that will end the third quarter here. We're going to go to a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Blue team wins third quarter. It's a good game. Really good game. Yeah. Turn it down real quick. And these ones are all right. I can. After that commercial. So it's 4 quarters, 4 8-minute quarters. Overtime if they're tied. Goes into like I can't remember. It's like I think it's a full quarter, right? And then there's eventually it goes sudden death. But yeah, in between each quarter, in between the first and second, and the third and fourth is a 1 minute intermission break for like a commercial, and then halftime is 5 minutes long. If that's accurate on those stats, Mozzie. Okay, Caesar stepped up because Mozzie didn't really jump up too much since the first half. Wide open goal. Oh, hit the post. Nice passing. That is. Hopefully the momentum hasn't shifted and they're running away with it. I like it being such a close game. I like this to be like a 2 to 3 point game at the end. 1 to 3 point game. Oh. Yeah, it's through Oculus. I'm actually thinking about getting one of the Quest 2s in the future. I also just found out this week Mahomes has a VR video game for the Quest 2. Nice save. Oh, if Knights can chain it, there you go. Oh, couldn't get the pass. Yeah, right. Starting to walk away with it. This is what New York's known to do, though. They'll start out slow and then they just get on these huge runs and then they just start just stacking up points in the second half. Dude, there's some awesome like FPS games for VR too. I'm really interested. I just got plans in the works though for Mr. Jack's Dealer for February. So, and then I got other stuff I got to get. So, as much as I was gonna get like an Oculus or the Quest 2 last week, because it jumped ahead of getting a Xbox Series X. Now it's just. It keeps getting pushed back because of these other things that happen. Balancing out the family credit cards and stuff like that too, making sure those are good after the holiday dips. So keeping that credit score, working on it. Set it up, guys. Let's make this a close game again. Nice. I wish, like, instead of just the names above the head, like you could see their numbers, their jersey numbers on them to kind of help you. I know you see it down here on the mini map, but still just 3-pointer. Nailed it. Nice shot. Here we go. The momentum shift. Each team gets a 1 minute timeout in the half per half. Ooh, almost snagged that. That would have brought it within one. Good chain. And got it. Two threes, though, and we're evened up. Right. The announcers are struggling with grammar and stuff. Setting up. Oh. Jukes, nice shot. Nice. Oh, and there it is. It's a little different than basketball where you just step back behind the three. Oh, gosh. Just seeing it again just hurts. It's just a tough break. Oh, nice stun. Cleared it out. We're even at 40. Who is going to win? Two minutes left. Nice setup. Oh, with a steal. And a dunk. Wow. Can't go home. Why not? Did you get stuck? You guys get more snow today? I know we got ours today. We didn't get nearly as much as they said that we were going to get. We're only sitting about an inch, if that. It's still slick on the roads, but... Oh. Negative 20 real feel. Wow. That's frosty right there. Oh. Hey, it's set up. $30 left. This is going to be a great game. I'm still watching the chat. I'm tuning in. Why are there no OTs? Oh! What a shot. He just won it with that shot. What a shot coming through in the clutch. Mozzie stepped it up fourth quarter. That was a great game. Yeah, your cold cranking amps on your battery probably ain't going to get anything done with negative 20 rear fuel. Oh, problem with this boom arm is it's in the way of my drinking hand. That was a great game. Yeah, after that momentum shift, I wasn't sure if Knights were going to come back, and then they just came in, and then Mozzie in the clutch. Oh my goodness, I can hear my kids getting louder in the background. Oh, he had some incentive then. I mean, but Green Pigeon, too bad he lost because that dude had 20 points by himself. Jack, so you just staying put where you're at for the night, or you gonna head back? Bear, are you still in here? Are you on that sandstorm? All right, so KC is playing next. Nice. Denver Raptors has stepped up too. I remember, if I remember right, they started out the season pretty rough. They just kept getting a little better, a little better. Now they're doing. I really hope we pull through on this. Good old Kansas City. Let's see. Dusk. Is that Dusk or Nala? I thought I heard one of them meowing.
No,
That is Nala.
I'm guessing she wants treats.
Because she's our little fat cat. Come here, fat cat. Oh, I saw that.
Might have food.
Yeah, she ran over here. I pet her twice. She's like, nope, you ain't got no treats. I'm out. She almost looked like she was going to draw back on me. I got her all excited with this right here on the bottom of my boot. Just to give you lovin's. Then you see I don't have food and you get mad. Just in my furs. Problem with having animals. Sorry about the any noise issues.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
All right, let's get ready to start this thing out. Let's go, Kansas City. Nothing against Denver,
Units.
just
Once again, Happy New Year. I'm the Van Dyke.
gotta represent the hometown.
Second match tonight, we have the Echo Club Kansas City going against the Denver Raptors. It's going to be a battle of first place. It's going to be insane. We just finished up with a really insane game. Sir Dimway Nails. What do you guys think? How's this one going to turn out?
Yeah, man, this is going to be, again, another shootout. We got two neck-and-neck teams. The Raptors coming off a 4-game winning streak, just running it hard this entire season. A little bit off to a slow start.
Talking to one of the players right now.
Been crushing it. Super excited to see how they fare tonight against the Kansas City, as Kansas City's coming in off a 3-win streak, but it's firmly been holding on to the first place position in the conference for just about the entire season. So outstanding job for them, as KC has been the team to beat here in the West, coming in first there with the 5-2. Obviously, the wins coming off the wins that we talked about before, but with Oculusator, KFC, Sweet Tooth, Paranym, and Zeus rolling in tonight, looking to hold on to that first place spot for the conference. Obviously, secured there for the playoffs, but looking to maintain that.
Oh, hopefully we can hold it.
Into playoffs. Dimly, what do you got?
Well, I got a good game.
That's fair. I think that's all anyone's asking for.
Yeah, no, I mean this is all the games tonight are going to be really close. All of them. That's the way this is working out in the Pro Series. You know, you got it started with that draft that got the best players in the world all in one place, and kind of you sifted them up between a handful of teams to try to get them as close as possible. And now even closer now later in the season as the standings work themselves out. You got number 1 and number 2 here in the West.
Into the locker room.
Looking to battle it out here. The Denver Raptors. I'm gonna shout out Tyler again. I'm gonna have to, because the man has made a whole bunch of great calls, and he had a couple comments about Palador's play this season. And he said that Palador started off as kind of he was kind of one of those players. He was in the he was maybe, I don't know if underperforming is the right word. I would say performing where he was expected to perform at that time, but since then has become one of the standout players in the league. And I was saying that in the beginning of the season. That was one of my big predictions about Palador, was he was going to get drafted at the time. He was going to get drafted higher than his ability at that time would have called for, but by the end of the season, his ability was going to rise far above where he got picked in the draft, because that's the kind of person he is. When he sets a goal, when he sets his sight on something, he has an obsessive thing.
All right,
he will nail it.
ready to start this up.
Become the best at it that he can possibly be, and he's been proving that throughout the season. And I expect that to continue on tonight here with Zach, Witt, Klex, and Palix. This is an all-star roster here on the Denver Raptors, and they're coming to play tonight. I mean, the 4 wins in a row, you don't do that without being good. Yeah, you don't do that without being good. I honestly expect the Raptors to take this game, although Kansas City is a really good team.
They've been crushing it. Kansas City has just been, and we saw at the very beginning of the season, one of the things we were always keying in on, right, was you got brand new rosters for everybody. A lot of times, for some of the teams, most of the teams, there's at least one player who hasn't played with somebody else on the team. Some teams were all 5 players were just figuring out their chemistry, and that's how the beginning of the season went, right? First team to really get their chemistry together was the team that started walking away. We saw when obviously the Raptors returning with 3 players from their previous roster, but still just incorporating a 4th, Palador, and Klex as well, bringing them in and starting working the chemistry and your plays and strategies for the rest of the season. So I think going into this match, I agree with you. I think the Raptors are really on their mojo at this point in the season. But I think they got 2 big things going against them. One of the things going for them is that they're on a 4-game winning streak, right? So they've obviously figured something out. I think the 2 things going against them is Echo Club, Kansas City, again, has been a hot team the entire season. The last time they played the Raptors, they walked away with a win. The Raptors, and the score was 46-37 in favor of Echo Club Kansas City. So obviously that's fresh in their memory. They're going to be leaning back on a lot of that strategy, I'm sure, from the very beginning, but also they've got to come with new strategy there against the Raptors. The second thing that the Raptors have to go against is the head game, right? You're coming off a 4-game winning streak. which is good for you, but also bad for you because there's that pressure, right, to continue winning. And the nerves are going to be up playing a team that you lost to before, and you're on a 4-game winning streak that you want to continue. And it's not like you're coming off a loss where you're hungry, right? And you're kind of already at the valley working your way back up to the top of the mountain. You're at the top of the mountain, and there's only one way to go, right, is usually down. So in order to stay at the mountaintop, you're going to have to fight for it. And coming up against a team like Kansas City, they have got to be, again, firing on all cylinders, as we've seen in the last match. And I'm sure they're going to be on their game tonight as well. I think they've got...
I like that theory Nails has.
But I think they're going to do well tonight against Kansas City, and my money's on the Raptors as well.
Yeah, the Raptors, they're a very good team, and they've gotten better and better and better and better. They have some of the best minds behind them. They have some of the crispest talent. What's cool is you kind of have some legendary players on the Denver Raptors. Of course, Palador, on the first World Championship team, Eclipse. We go way back. I think 2017, 2018. That would have been 2018, I think. Then Zach W., the originator of so many shots, was the first to have like a coined shot. Was Zach W. with the whirly twirly, and then one of the most impressive shots that we've seen kind of enter the meta is the cloud shot. Although I would put an asterisk on actually entering the meta. It's in the meta, but not really in the meta. It's more of a show, but you know.
Okay, so they do have them just on the helmet and leg. It's just hard to see.
VRML kind of was even though it existed prior to its involvement with Echo Arena, in the Echo Arena space, VRML was kind of birthed out of Pizza League. And Pizza League was I believe Wit and correct me if I'm wrong, Dash were the two minds behind Pizza League. And that was the winner of that league won a pizza. I mean, that's how that worked. That's why it was called Pizza League. So you'll even see remnants of Pizza League around. Sometimes you'll see players when they enter a game, you'll see like a default team name pop up at the top there. If you see anything that could be a pizza topping, like onion, pepperoni, anything sausage, anything like that, that's a remnant of Pizza League. Fun fact.
Fun facts with Nails and Dimwee. It's back.
All right, we're kicking off. So they're 10 minutes. So they adjusted. It's 10 minutes now. I thought it was 8 minutes. Is it 10?
It is day 1 of 20.
And then no OTs now? Okay.
Oh man, don't even. KFC
all right.
Shot. Oh, almost goes in. Left there by Palador. Gets his first touch of the game. Sending one out.
Oh, nice steal.
Looked like he just dropped to the floor to get there first. This KFC. I don't know if that's true, but it looked like it. Nice.
Good steal there.
Absolutely everybody activated in this game already. Getting a defensive stop, getting a send in, getting a stop at mid.
Oh, nice. That was a good shot.
This game. Let's go.
And right out the gate, Zach W.
Man.
Through by Zach W. But they are going to. That's probably priority 1, I think, for Kansas City is getting a throttle on Zach W. If they can slow him down, the Raptors, all 4 players are known for scoring. But if you can
stun.
Handle on Zach W, you can do your part to kind of
there he is.
The Raptors game down and force them to kind of operate on all cylinders.
Zach was looking for a coin slot there. Also, shout out to Speedy V. He said pizza topping themed team names was his idea. Was not aware of that. There's a lot of... Oh, what a grab Wit! Unbelievable stop. You don't see that very often. Bottom corner pocket is one of those vulnerable spots in the goal because reaching down is harder than reaching any other direction because it's the one you actually have to like bend for that. You know, it's not a hop, it's not a reach. You actually literally have to incorporate more of your body. Although Wit was using the block there, it was phenomenal though. 2v1.
Nice setup.
Gets it in for the 2. Echo Club, Kansas City have found themselves on the board here. Still down by 1, but an important goal nonetheless.
And Kansas City
the setup and him KFC going behind just for the setup is nice.
By Witt doing some outstanding goalie action there, as he's known for. But they kept the pressure coming. They worked it back inside the bubble, made it happen, and brought a 2v1 to put some points on the board. They're going to have to keep doing that and keep the pressure on Denver.
And John J. Warren, I believe you are absolutely correct. I don't believe anything got changed. So we'll probably only see 2 rounds of this, before there's a reset. And I mean, I don't think they changed the time either. That's not good.
They did not
Someone
change
might-
time.
might
Let's see,
try to
that's
contact them. As Clax Power, a little back and forth here on the near side wall. I believe they started with 10-minute round. The sweet too.
yeah. See, that's what I was noticing was wrong in the 10-minute round. I was like, that's not supposed to be 10-minute rounds.
Was that the there? Someone actually contacted them. Someone's got the stream up. Good stuff, guys.
Good work. Good work. Way to listen in, boys.
Yeah, but was that the NBA Jam? Was that did Zach just fall off the NBA Jam?
That was the NBA Jam from the floor, backhand into the goal. NBA Jam. It's back.
So
Not that it ever left.
That's got his team up by 3 here. And I would anticipate not just because right now they're paused. I would anticipate a full-on restart here any minute. We'll get what'll end up happening. For anyone who's curious, if you're not used to these, if you're not privy to these sorts of situations, what they'll end up doing is we'll play one round with the proper time. I believe it should be set to probably 9:17 here, 9:17:33. Currently it says 7:17. They just missed 2 minutes there. Actually, no, excuse me. It would be 5:17. Sorry, we have 8-minute quarters. Yeah, 5:17.
Okay, so they're fixing it now.
Out, and then it'll stop. The whole game will stop. They'll have to restart from, restart the rules and everything again. And at that point, they can put it for 3 rounds at 8 minutes. Because what will happen is if they try to start this again at 5:17 and then play the next round without having to start again, it'll start that next round at 5:17. So they have to do a full restart twice to get back on track fully. That's just how that's kind of how it's set up right now. Which it's not any sort of it's just kind of the nature of the beast as it were. And it looks like they are going to get the time set properly here. There we go. But nice start there. I mean, Zach, 2 goals in a row here for the Denver Raptors. That first 3, and then the NBA Jam there from the floor puts the team up by 3 here. Sweet Tooth, the only other player in the game with a goal. That one for Kansas City.
Answer your question there, Davis. Yeah, so it's only 4 players, 4v4 at a time, but each team has 5 players. Your 5th player is allowed to hang out in the spawn area. They're behind the tunnels, and they can be actively in the game but not playing. And then what you can do is you can sub them in at any time, but you can only ever have 4 players out there at a time. But so if somebody's headset drops or they're experiencing really bad lag issues or get kicked out, or as the rest of us, maybe they punch a table, whatever the case is, then what they can do is they can swap out one of those players for the 5th player that's already waiting there in the spawn area. Very seamless. We've also seen it used in other games, at least one other game so far. Some teams are starting to take use it as an advantage. Right now I can shuffle a player in, player out, right? My chemistry is good enough with my team and my strategy is really well worked out. I keep the other team guessing because you never know whose play style you're up against based on who's on the arena floor, and it makes you pay attention the entire
All right, so
time.
they're all heading out the tube now.
On that.
Here we go.
You find yourself in a world of hurt with a player you thought was not the person you were looking for, as not the droid you were looking for, scoring. Welcome back, and we're 5:17, rolling back into the rest of the first quarter here.
And I guess just to piggyback, because right at the end there, Brick Rage asked, can they swap during the live round? Yeah, as long as there aren't more than 4 players in the arena at any given time, I'm pretty sure they can swap whatever. It might need to be during a reset after a goal. I'm not sure if a specific role Phenom might have an answer for that specific scenario, but otherwise, yeah.
Good take.
Over to Oculi Center. We've actually seen that. We've seen teams swap players out during.
Oh, wide open 3.
Wide open goal! Paradigm.
Nice.
Oh, I did not even know Paradigm was activated in this game. And there you go. She ties it up.
Nice shot.
There, you saw the defense for the Raptors trying to get
Right on the edge, too. They were trying to block it. Well played.
But well outside the bubble there to tie up the game.
And Palace clarifies in the chat there.
Late stun.
Swap in between plays. So you can't do. Oh, whoa! That was
nice save.
Big stop. So you have to wait till another goal is scored to make that substitution. But you can do it after every goal. That much I'm fairly confident of. As we've seen, as I mentioned, we've seen. Oh, that's off on the head. This gets loose. Power, a nice recovery. Gets it over to Witt.
That was a good save.
Flex is currently in the game here. Palace isn't chat. It means Palace is currently sitting out. Just clicked here as Alexander sends that one in deep. Is that going to be on? Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
3 meters. Oculized.
How? Great shot.
out the lane, comes in high.
Just missed that.
Good work.
Great shot. Long range.
To break up some of that back and forth and put a stop to the push there in one shot.
Pick up there, Zach. Stunned out. Give away to Sweet Tooth.
Cleared it.
Out through that far side, too. A bunch of stacks chasing after this one off. Oh, that was a no look. He grabbed that one, went for the 180, sent it backhand, and was grabbed away. Zach, with the
Oh, he's trying to return it off the post.
Almost. KFC touches it, stunned out.
He's trying to return that favor.
KFC sent that one away before, without a look, knowing someone was telling him to send it. Because that chain was on its way. Is KFC handling it there far side? Less than 3 minutes ago here in the first quarter.
The communication these guys have is amazing.
By 3 are Echo Club Kansas City.
That's.
As Ox sends that one back to the back line there to KFC. KFC locking this one up. There's a 2 on the same side. Right side, strong side right now. Nobody in the bubble. Curious attack here from Kansas City. Very
Nice shot.
I don't even know if that makes sense, but they're up by 5.
2 came into the back behind the board.
And the Raptors, I think that timeout there with the time swap, they're resetting the round there, kind of took them off their game a little bit. They kind of got to get back into that flow. And plus that long shot there.
2 minutes left.
Oculator didn't kind of help the mind state. So they've got to kind of get back on their flow, that crisp Denver passing that we're used to seeing there, work their way into the goal, wait for the lane to open up and take those shots.
So 2 on 4. Can they get it?
And we'll be right back to it.
Reset.
And Ivan Thrive really rooting on Orange County right now. I'm not sure why. As Palador handles this one. Maybe Ivan, do you like is it DOC like the TV show? Is that what you're into? Palador looking for the Dusty, did not pull it off. Witt sends it across. Does get it to Klex off the bounce. Klex stunned out, trying to get it to Witt. Not going to happen. Sweet Tooth gets it picked up and sends it away. Now down to the floor. Good stun there. Zach we gets it picked up again here for the Raptors.
Oh.
KFC turning it around. Gets that one cleared all the way down. We're going to have a race for it. I don't only see blue bodies. They're going to have an opportunity here. There's 2 in the bubble.
Smart play. They rushed, but not for the disc. They went to rush to defense on the goal. Nice play.
To stop her shots, and Wick just pulled that one off, especially at that angle. Unbelievable as Zach. Up to Palador. Palador is juking around. Has to get away from Oculator. Stunned out. Held on for too long. There's Ock turning it around. Going to get that one to the far side too. Parent him. Looking for the open go. Sends that one up. Was trying to get it. Who was that? This out Sweet Tooth. Defense. Somehow Oculator though gets there first instead.
Jukes.
Don't let him do
Oh my gosh.
Oculator again.
He just went around 2 defenders. Well played.
Once he gets down in the mix over there close to the bubble, he is a weapon, and you've got to keep an eyeball on him. If he picks up the disc and he's got a lane, he's going to take that shot. Whatever you're planning, you got to get out of the way before Ock gets involved, because he's going to momentum swing there, just coming in based on his skills. And tonight, Klex is playing. We saw him play for his first NEPA game last week, and playing tonight. Not
good stop.
Going to put one in there, so good stop there. But coming in again tonight, as Palace is sitting out, he will be available. But I think Klex is going to play a majority of the game tonight, and with Palace sitting by.
Round 1 over. Denver got 5. KC has 12. Denver was starting hot till that switch. So let's say had that little issue with the whole starting the game o'clock.
Coming up Wednesday, the Echo Club Kansas City are going up against the St. Louis Hustle. The Montreal Freeze will take on the New York Kings, and the Laser Sharks will face the Los Angeles.
So I think Laser Sharks are playing the Hustle next tonight, and Hustle's good too.
Follow NEPA TV on social media or NEPACDRPro.com.
And we are back with quarter 2 of this heated battle here between the Raptors and Kansas City. And there you go, the stats there. Thanks to Ignite Metrics for providing those. You had Zach with 3 on the board. and so far, so I guess that wasn't counting before, but obviously with there are only 2 goals here for the Raptors, a 3-pointer there and then a 2-pointer, putting them at 5. Meanwhile, over there on KC, you've got the scorer running the gamut of the team there. Ock primarily doing Ock things with Paranem as well, proving she's dangerous if you don't keep an eyeball on her. Sweet Tooth as well, playing some good defense, some good offense, and the Raptors trying to find that rhythm they had at the very beginning of the first quarter and try to get back on that and put some points on the board.
It sounds like both teams are ready up here. Actually, we're going to have another minute because they started.
I like that new graphic they added in the middle of the screen. It looks pretty nice. I guess they got people really working on that, the visual effects and all that, doing a good job.
That's a little bit more scoring out of the Denver Raptors, but Occulizer has really been on another one here. He got 3 in a row there to end that quarter, the first quarter. Paranem with that, so it was 4 in a row. From Echo Club Kansas City, the first was Paranem, the next 3 were Occulizer.
Okay, so these should be starting out with the 8-minute quarters. They should be on regular time now.
It's only a couple goals put you up 7 points. You know, that'll start feeling that.
Hopefully their momentum will transition through this one.
But that difference, I just can't get the sense. That difference can start feeling very heavy periodically. What's up, Acorn? Thank you for saving me. We're going to get started here. The second quarter between the Denver Raptors and Echo Club Kansas City.
You saw Zach try to answer with a 3-pointer of his own. Hit the top rim of the goal there. That would have made the difference there. Obviously, it's been a 4 and a 7-point game, but as well as for momentum, coming right out of the bounce there, as the Raptors able to pick it up.
Hey, wide open though, 3.
Much needed goal there for the Denver Raptors. Klex is going to hit that one. Puts his team back within 4.
Smart way to get there on it.
The second quarter, 13 seconds in.
Just nobody around.
Get back under the horse. They're in the stirrup, I guess, on the horse. Not, you don't want to be under the horse. Not poorly for everyone. But the Raptors trying to find that rhythm here and starting right here into the second quarter and trying to find that flow.
Ooh, everything's danced out. Set it up, guys.
Chain gets separated, though. KFC handling on their side. 1 minute about to be off the clock. KFC, soft pass, back line. Sweet Tooth, who walks it back.
Denver's throwing pretty good defense right now, setting up, just kind of covering the shell. They got 2 in the middle, though. They're trying to chain it.
Sends it in. Right down the middle. Occulizer.
Oh.
Out of the bubble. Sweet Tooth looking to track
Quick pass. Nice.
KFC. Back to Ock. Lines this one up. Down the center. Down the line. That's a strike. Something. I don't know. They're up by 6.
I want to get a Quest 2 and learn how to play this. I feel like it'd be fun.
You saw Kansas City have plenty of time to kind of work that offense. Sweet Tooth really slowing it down.
Normal video games. I'm not very. I like to occasionally play sports games, but I don't get PvP or competitive into it or whatnot. But this, where you're actually moving using a VR, I think I'd love it.
Immediately turn it around and transition, and the Raptors have, like all the teams, but especially the Raptors have some of the fastest 2-man chains here in the game. And
nice setup.
Like oh! They put the,
good clear.
On. They're the only ones down.
Oh gosh.
Here come Kansas City.
Well set up.
Paradigm to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth puts it in. Puts them up by 8 here, and that was just phenomenal play all the way down the field there from Echo Club Kansas City, from the start to the finish.
Like all 3 of them went to go get him with the disc, and he just is like, "All right, I'll pass it off." Little dish.
Looking at his goal as the disc got to him, and the moment he got it, he flipped his body fully around. And he went from his feet almost like within reach of the other player.
I know it's a disc, but because it's like shielded in a sphere, it just, to me, it feels like it's a ball.
Nice play there. Who was that? Klex got that one slapped back, but into the hands of Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth walking this one up. Zach W. Pressures. Pass across KFC far side. KFC walks this one all the way back, trying to draw the Denver Raptors out of their bubble, as that may be their plan in this game.
Now, what I'm realizing there's not a shot clock or anything like that, so they could literally just hold on to it if they want to hold on. Ooh, that was a good shot off the back.
Phenomenal. It is exceptional. It has been since the beginning of the season, and has a lot to do with the how they coordinate that and how
Yeah, they're really patient.
The actual strategy they're running. Excuse me, so
Inside the post, nice.
As I find my way through sentences, he finds his way through the defense and goes up by 10.
And up by 10 now. The Kansas City, with the point in their favor, right? You saw KFC, who's been doing outstanding this season. I think it was against the St. Louis Hustle. We saw him go off, wake up in the morning, choose violence for the day, and put double digits. Well,
I want to know from my chat
just go off.
what you guys think of the game so far. Like, not this match in particular, who's winning, how it's going, all that, but like the gameplay, the style. Does this make you interested in getting like an Oculus, some sort of VR? Good shot. Ooh, with a thin angle.
As Denver Raptors get another one, a really important goal there. That was 3 in a row we saw from Kansas City. Denver Raptors are going to answer with that one from Zach. And just to address,
I guess this game gets compared a lot to Rocket League, but instead of cars kicking a soccer ball, it's well, it's almost like a Tron feeling, basketball / football, almost like Ultimate, but then it's like basketball because you just got to put it in the goal. You don't have to catch it in a window or nothing.
From 13, well, I don't know. I think NEPA is, I think it was an age limit for NEPA, but I know overall you put players 13 to 70. In all honesty, as Zach W gets that one picked off from that send-in, so you'll find people of all ages in Echo. There's really no.
Oh, almost blocked.
Sends that one in for the 2 to put Kansas City back up by 10. KFC's first goal, notable.
Yeah.
Come over here with your.
And I think the
Come here, Dust Kitty.
Are really kind of struggling with
What's up, man?
working KC's
No, just lie down. Lie down. You.
Especially when they have the joust advantage, or when not, just whenever they have the disc and they can get over into the orange side of the arena, forcing the Raptors to come
Oh
out
no.
and it's
Coming
really
back that way.
disrupting the Raptors'
She went into the kitchen.
strategy, having to go out and meet them on their terms instead of the Raptors' terms.
Actually, people are asking in chat, is Pally a lefty? It's funny you pick up on that. In fact, Pally plays ambidextrous.
He's a witch,
not a
bird
lefty.
him.
He plays with both, right and left. If you look at his Ignite stats, I'm pretty sure they show 50-50. Someone check me on that. I'm pretty sure I've had this conversation with him. I'm pretty sure he plays ambidextrous, both right and left. I don't know. I don't even know. Because of that, I don't even know which is his preferred. Because he practices both evenly. I'm fairly certain.
That's what I would do. It gives you 2 weapons.
He's that good at the game. He's one of the few. I don't know many players that are honestly ambidextrous. You can send off certain throws from your left hand, but they're not going to be like from your dominant arm. But fairly certain Palador is properly ambidextrous in the game, which is just one more awesome fun fact about Paladors. Oculus.
Nice setup.
They're up by 12.
That momentum shift. Minute left in the half. That's not even a shift. They kind of came back out and they're pretty hot right now.
Nice transition. I like it. The KC comes back in again, and the Raptors.
Because I'm really used to when I'm watching Denver play, Zach W, Palador, and Witt just really setting stuff up together.
Because they're playing, it just goes to show that KC's kind of controlling the tempo when they have the disc. The Raptors have got to get on their game, and they're passing.
That's not good. Ooh, good slap.
And take back momentum.
And the chain. Oh, but it went off.
AFC reset the off.
Nice setup. Oh.
A little bit low. Slap away. Back to mid. Disc is loose. Oculus going to get served. Zach on. Counting down to the end of the half.
KC off to the side.
And one more shot. One more stop by Witt. And That will end the half there. Echo Club Kansas City goes into this intermission up by 12, 22 to 10.
All right.
Unbelievable as we go to a couple words from our sponsors. We will be back.
Pretty good times, man. Good stuff. I'm still trying to decide if I stream a secondary stream of gaming tonight, what game I'm going to play. I still have no clue. What is this? We can do some. You guys watch highlights. I don't know. I may have stuff pop up on my screen that. Well, I'm trying to set this up. So I don't know. How about some World War III tonight? I haven't played that in a while. They did an update. Looks like, I don't know, 0 Hour didn't update yet, or if they're doing an update this week. Scavengers, but God, I really wish I had friends on for Scavengers. Ground Branch CTE is doing stuff. There's their update. I hear it's really good. I almost want to try that. I'm going to try and do all my updates now while the game's going.
Welcome back. Guys, it's been a pretty interesting first half so far. What do we got? Break it down.
If anybody viewing wants to,
You're seeing
either that if you're on my friends list wants to play, or want to send a Steam friend request, we'll get it set up.
obviously watch their tape on the Raptors, and they're coming in, they're controlling the tempo of the game, and as long as they keep doing that, they won't have a problem. They are making
Dead Side has an update. I only played that like once or twice. It seemed fun. I just out there in the middle of nowhere by myself. Everyone's target was not that interesting. Could see if Sandstorm works. It wasn't working last time I played because it kept saying like server issues, or I don't know if it's because I bought the original Sandstorm when it came out years ago, and then now they got this gold edition. I got the gold edition. Wonder if there's like a conflict of my purchase. They got it. I verified it or validated it. Still, I was like, I remember one time it let me into a match last time I played. We got all the way to like objective Delta, and then all of a sudden it kicked me. Ridiculous.
First things first, take the time advantage away from them by putting points on the board, getting back out in the lead, and force KC to act instead of you reacting to them. And if they can do that, control that tempo a little bit, and find a way to go out and attack KC without breaking up your entire defense, so that you can break up that play and then get the disc back and roll back down and open up those lanes.
My buddy AB, the creator.
We're used to seeing it for Palador as well.
He's another KC local. Got an awesome YouTube channel. Does a lot of reaction videos of everything, all different genres of music. He kills it. Funny guy. I like following him.
No, I think that's about right. It's going to be about kind of gaining that pace, getting that pace back. Taking control of the game that you're playing. And it's not. It sounds so fabulous, but it's taking control of it is the pace. It's dictating how fast you're going to be playing, what style of game you're going to be playing, clear and boost versus formation passing versus man versus aggressive defense. All that stuff goes into that, and wanting to play the formations that your team is most adept with. So it's stuff like I pointed out in the first half there when Kansas City, every time they enter the offensive zone, they back it up, they slow it down, they slow the pace down. What they're actually doing is trying to pull the Denver Raptors defense out of the bubble, because when the Denver Raptors defense isn't
unpausing it.
they're much easier to.
Let's get ready to kick this off.
Because the Denver Raptors defense, notably, is exceptionally strong in the bubble. So if you can pull one or two of them out, open up some space, open up some lanes, you're going to score, and that's exactly what Epic Club Kansas City has been doing in this game, and it's been to the severe detriment of the Denver Raptors as we look at the scoreboard, 22-10. So we're going to get started here back in the second half, third quarter.
Yeah, graphics, that effects right there is really cool that they added that. They didn't have that before.
But they're from Kansas City, though they do collect it. Paradigm sitting in near side. Alexander moving in, pulls Zach W out.
Ooh, miss pass.
Waited until Zach W was well out of the bubble before he sent that pass.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of that last game with the Knights moving forward. They send one person forward and then basically leech their way back, right? So they're still keeping their defense back.
No point second half yet. We're already 30 seconds into this.
And then KFC will send it forward once they draw the defense out. And he may not be in the play again for the rest of the offensive push, but there's one player that is out of the bubble, and they're counting on that lane opening up by drawing them out in order to put that disc on top.
Oh, that was a nice setup, open goal. I thought the assister had the shot.
Not in time. That's going to put Kansas City up by 14 points. Kansas City is in first place. Denver Raptors in second. Kansas City coming into this one, technically the favorites. But honestly,
I want to get this. I want to get good at it. I want to start my own team.
Yeah, so am I. I think what ended up happening is the Raptors chose a strategy that, based on what they saw KC play before, off the rim, and KC kind of surprised them. They came out and they had a counter strategy that worked even better, and the Raptors are trying to find a way to answer.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well played.
Going to get that one in for the two. Very important goal there for the Denver Raptors. Put them back within 12. But only 12.
And what we haven't seen, right, is in your past Raptors games, you see them.
Excuse me.
This down, right, with the great passing. They open up those lanes, and you'll see Zach going for those long shots, right, with a clear, wide open lane. And we haven't seen that really much at all in this game. And that just goes to compliment how well the case.
Okay, they got their defense. Defense got back, but not enough.
Gets another one there. Puts his team up by 14 points here.
Down to one viewer, but I do appreciate that one viewer. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're liking the games. I know it's not really my stream right now pushing, but I still appreciate you tuning in, watch the game with me.
Team up by 16 points, but when they do that, I'm curious if maybe Denver Raptors would consider sending a chain out. That way the player wasn't stuck.
It's wild. A few months ago, I didn't even know what this game was or anything about it.
Kansas City just continuing to pass it in the backfield until they stun that chain out. So it wouldn't even work. I don't know what I would suggest Raptors do at this point.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen those two-man chains be really effective, right? Because they start bringing that violence, and you get one, but you may not get the second one. And all they need is a little bit of hiccup in that offense to go ahead and break that play up and allow them to collect and catch the KC in transition. And for right now, I think the only other thing that they could probably do is they just need
okay. They got their chain back for defense.
So if they can start getting on a little bit of a run. Right, it'll force KC back into a more defensive mindset.
No, oh man, the pass game was amazing there, just crossing back and forth.
Back in for a shot, Paradigm off a sweet tooth. Nice work there, and that was
one back over, and right in that top corner where the goalie couldn't get.
But again, if Raptors can get out on a couple unanswered goals, right, they'll force the mindset of KC to shift a little bit and maybe put them more in a defensive mindset, maybe make them feel a little bit more pressure at the time and holding on to that lead.
Long shot, wide open goal. Good shot. Zach W again.
Force some more mistakes out of them. And if they can do that, that'll allow them
He's got really good accuracy. I was really surprised earlier when that one hit off the rim and didn't go in.
Exactly. He gets the long three there, sending that one in from downtown. 15-point lead, though, still in favor of Kansas City. And something else I've noticed, Kansas City, when they decide to attack the bubble, they do not stop. They all press. And they tend to score on that. That's why they've been beating the Raptors back. They know.
Jeez. Paranim, she gets another one.
Gets another one, and that one is one. And yeah, they're just Kansas City is just controlling this game.
Yeah, wholesale. And I think one of the other things
wow.
The Raptors aren't used to, right, is you saw Zach W take that long distance three, and that is kind of not the Raptors' characteristic play, right? Like the pass, they like to get the disc close, they like to assure that goal by working it inside the bubble, or right, or just to the outside of the bubble.
Oh, wide open three.
Again, Paranim. She is on a terror, dude.
Getting it.
Third goal in this quarter. 1, 2, fifth goal overall, yeah. And that one being a three, really important. She's got 3 in a row for her team. Well,
yeah.
Zach scored within those 3, but the last 3 for Kansas City have been all Paranim.
And Raptors are not really the kind of like, oh, wow, nice grab.
Oh, man.
Long shot there, KFC.
Oh, just missed. Oh, and then that.
They've got a 4v1 right now.
Oh, dude.
That was just bad. I think they're getting flustered with the score being what it is, the momentum going the way it's going. I think they're just letting stuff go. Usually Denver's way better than this, but these games can go like that, man. It's every match is anybody's game from the start. You'll see teams that are like last in the whole league, like beat teams that are like second or third in the league.
And those missed passes and missed comms aren't helping either. Here comes 4 blue bodies.
That right there, that's indicative of the mental game collapsing here on the side of the
bounce shot.
Kansas City's going to get another one. That is KFC who puts that one in.
40-point rule's about to hit.
Passes like that, when you're missing those, it's a mental game thing at that point. You've got to get control of. I don't know if it's emotions or what, your nerves, whatever it is. You have to get control of that because that's what ends up happening. You start throwing those passes a little harder than you usually do. When the Powder gets that one back, tries to go back to Witt. Little miscommunication there. Witt was moving back instead. Zach recovers. Far side to Klex. Klex starts walking up. Far side has some room. Shane, KFC Acolytes that are pressing hard here.
Klex has it back. Get it to
Zach, the Palador. They've got numbers here. If they can press in quickly, the chain returns out. Zach gets stunned out as Palador sends that one across. It was a dead man's pass. Acolytes later.
Witt staying back.
Witt touches it, keeps it in. KFC instead sends that one out. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Sweet Tooth looking at an empty goal.
Oh, man.
And hits the empty goal, putting his team up by a lot. Yeah, and that their return change
just
down there. You saw a little bit of light in the tunnel there as
Casey's running away with it now.
And then the play just gets dominated by Casey there. But Casey, they smell the blood in the water. They're bringing very aggressive and violent two-man chains. As soon as any of
there's that 40-point too.
Close to that neutral zone, they're looking at a squad of Casey.
Oh, just a little bit short on time.
And that is very much a mental game on their part. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Pay them bills to focus. Pay them bills.
Maybe if I make affiliate, I can get it to pay my bills. Set up when they do their commercials, I'll just do mine. Right now, just kind of promote myself, and I guess it's not a video game aspect, I guess, but definitely my company, Black Wolf Tactical, getting that. Hopefully get 2022. This is the year that I hope we get ground broken, get our field, hopefully get that partnership, get that airsoft field built. Start start pushing up. All right, commercials over.
I'm looking over the scores in the game. We don't have full stats in game, but we got full stats on the board there. You look at the Denver Raptors there. It's only Zach who's got points. Flex is with a 1-3. That's it. Zach has scored in every single quarter here. Fun fact: he also got the first goal of the game. But yeah, he's the only one able to find his way to the goal there. And that's not to say Zach's the only one capable of scoring in this game. It's just Zach is the only player who's incidentally been the one in position to score when the Denver Raptors are able to. It just shows that the Denver Raptors just haven't been able.
Man, wide open 3.
That is an empty goal there. I'm not sure what happened. Wow.
That was just seconds into this.
To their compliment, right? They have been able to, their focus was on breaking the Raptors pass. Because typically what we see, right, we see the Raptors with scores across the board, right? Obviously with Zach leading it, but every player put points on the board. And the KC has done a very effective job of breaking that play style down and keeping the Raptors from giving everybody a shot at the goal and making every player a danger as a shooter. They've kept it to one person.
So, not so fun math fact. Echo Club Kansas City has not just doubled the Denver Raptors score here.
They tripled. Yeah.
The Denver Raptors score. Ouch. Yeah, that is. You don't see that very often. Really, you don't. I don't. Have we seen? Is this the first time that's happened in the Pro Series? Maybe.
No. I think. Yeah, say Cyclones run on people. Same with Montreal Freeze.
I honestly don't know. Paradigm sending out across. Sweet Tooth bringing it in. One more pass. That hurts.
3v1. Not much you could do with that. And Ock finding his way in. And at that point, it's just who's
Hey,
got
Bryce.
the best
What's up,
lane.
buddy?
Defense, they're late
You
to
spinning?
respond. But the Raptors, just the wind's out of their sails.
You want to come watch the game with Dada?
At this point, yeah, obviously you play to the whistle, and as they will, as all the NEPA teams will. But now they're looking to figure out what this means for them as far as play style and strategy, because they will see this team again in the playoffs. And as we move forward, if KC walks away with a win in this game, which is in all likelihood is going to happen.
You eating some more of that pizza?
They'll still say 1 and 2. Both teams will end up going to the playoffs.
Oh.
The Raptors have to have an answer for KC the next time they play them.
Good shot. There you go. They're
A good two, assisted by Flex.
gonna be hard to build momentum, but
That's the Raptor play
but-
since the entire team. Right?
yeah, don't quit.
Keeping it away from the defense. And the Raptors found out very, very early that holding onto the disc longer than necessary is going to result in a two-man chain from KC meeting you and punishing you for it.
KFC long shot
Off the post.
almost making its way in. Zach we gets it picked up instead of turning it around now. He's going to send out through the near side too.
Oh, that's
keeps it at mid. Everybody ever shooting for a moment. Sweet Tooth gets there, but hands it off to Palador. It was nice of him. Palador sending some up, trying to get it to collect.
Oh, man.
Sweet Tooth. So, friendly back and forth there. There's the Oculator.
Oh man.
And off the cone, back to the floor. Far side, Paranim sends that one in. Look for Sweet Tooth. Recovers that one off of the bounce. And off to the reset to Oculator, who inverts on the ceiling, trying to pull the defense out. And defense comes out. That's Palador pressuring.
Trying to bait him out.
Oculator.
There he comes.
Oculator just moving back, dude. Just reading his mail.
You see, in that situation, and this isn't criticism of Palador. Everyone has their own preference, but I'm inverting to
Oh man.
Gets it in. And not that it's right or wrong, but I know I get when if someone's juking on the ceiling like that, and I'm right side up, I get very annoyed, and so I have to invert on them and come after them.
And you saw Palador about to meet him, and as Ox started to back it up, you saw Palador kind of pause for a second, like he knows what he's doing. He knows he's drawing him out, and he's like, "Well, I want to stop." Well, Ox like, "Well, I'm going to keep the disc and keep moving backwards, so you have no choice." It's a very difficult problem. And the answer. One of the answers, I think, for Denver Raptors is you got to meet violence with violence. You got to go out there. I think, like you were saying, just bring a two-man chain, pressure them, stun them out.
Nice 3-point shot.
On that three.
These are the names that I'm used to hearing too during these games, like Palador, Witt, and Zach W.
With that equivocal very quick play, and speed, and stuns, and harassing those offenders. It'll just change the mentality for KC.
Sending this one out, walks that one a little bit off of that joust. Ooh, if this is the intended target, it will turn over. So 3 minutes ago, 29-point deficit.
Off the post. Oh.
A little lazily. Vader. Juking around.
Oh my. Oh, good stuff. I was gonna say I was kind of glad, even though I'm going for Casey. I'm glad they stopped that. If he would have juked out all 4 players and drove by him, I would have been like, oh man, it's just very good pressure.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing. It's not even BM worthy. As Sweet Tooth off the backboard, it just looks like he's throwing in like 1 or 2 extra little jukes there to have a little extra fun with it.
Yeah, he's at that point. You know, they're feeling. I mean, they're up by 31 points, right? All the study and the film watching they did, and they made the right call. They made a bet on what they thought was going to be a good counter strategy for the Raptors, and they were right. And so they've got to feel good about that, and it's showing in their play.
Absolutely, yeah. They definitely.
It's just not just the strategy they're setting up, but the execution.
Certainly watching tape coming into this one. And you know, I said at the beginning, was it this game or was it?
They make strategies and plans all day, but if they don't execute, it won't matter. These guys are executing really well.
Here, and I think if you know, I'm not saying Denver Raptors didn't watch tape.
No, they definitely did.
If you're gonna
oh man.
maybe more effective in the homework.
Well, I mean,
As soon as that windup was there, I knew that was in.
Parts to that is you got to watch tape, right? And then you have to make an assessment and a counter strategy that you think is going to work against what you
Saw the goalie trying to get the guy behind the goal, cover the back behind, and just
whatever you chose is old data. And so it requires you to watch tape.
Stuck between a rock and a hard spot.
Your guess for your strategy change based on what you saw in that tape. And what we saw tonight was Kansas City's guess was correct.
Nice shot. Good setup.
There for another 2-pointer there. Good movement from the Raptors down there to put a couple more points on the board. And we saw from the Raptors, the strategy they chose was not the right one to beat KC. I don't know what other details went into that, but that's essentially what it boils down to, right? One team made the right guess off the tapes.
That seems to have worked out. Oh, how did he? I didn't even see the shield. What happened there? No idea.
Is that a double stun? What just happened?
Fun battle there. Zach W. open goal off the nest. 30 seconds to go in the game. Picked up by Zach. Zach to Palador. Palador across. Flex. Bringing it in. Pocket pick by Paranim. A little alliteration for you to go out on. This KFC setting that one up.
Just kind of clearing it out now.
Flex is going to pick this one up. No,
Oh, wide open.
Paranim.
Oh, no.
Looking for Pinero. Hits it. I was just looking for keywords. And
That's what I'm saying. We need to buy you at the source.
Pinero was
She's killing it.
It's a drum room thing.
I'll believe whatever you tell me at this point.
So I was a drummer for a bunch of years.
Turning into a 2v1. She still
We're gonna have Echo Club
seamed it.
City taking this one over the Denver Raptors 56
Oh.
22. I'm not
Good job,
asking my
Casey.
question. I have a question. My question is not, is this the biggest points deficit? My question is this the biggest relative points deficit? That's what I want to know. I don't think it's the biggest points deficit, but is it the biggest relative points deficit is my question.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I know that Echo Club, Kansas City.
That's a lot of stuns.
Came out to play tonight. They made
Almost 150 stuns.
They found
There might have been 150. These are usually.
validated, really in the first couple quarters of this game, and then just ran away with it. And the Raptors, again, also watched tape, I'm sure, of KC, and the strategy they chose didn't quite work out with KC tonight, but we also didn't see him really flex, right? Typically, what we remember in the old VRML setup, not old, current VRML setup, we typically see teams really swap up their strategy in the second round, right? So when you're playing best 2 out of 3, so whoever wins the first round doesn't really mean anything, because the second round, you see teams pop off, right? You see that strategy change up. You catch teams will catch other teams napping there in the second round because they adjusted their strategy. And we never really saw the Denver Raptors.
Wow, was that 18, 14, 15, 9? Everybody but Zeus had the main four. It's just well balanced.
And not just react to them, but bring a proactive strategy change that forces Kansas City to kind of take a step back and go, okay, this is not what we were expecting to see, so let's figure out how we're going to answer it instead of let's figure out how we're going to stop KC from doing what they're doing to us right now by trying to do it better. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. Not to interrupt you, but because Ivan made the point that look at the saves from the Raptors. They played incredible, and they did get a lot of saves, but I think that's where what you're talking about, that's where that failure is that despite the fact that Denver Raptors were getting those saves on, the way they were playing their defense was not working, and they were leaning on it, as they usually do. They typically can lean on that defense because it's typically very good.
It's one of the best defenses in the game. Yeah.
But Kansas City had that defense's number tonight. They knew how to break that defense up, and when they started doing it, Denver Raptors didn't adjust to that. I don't think the Denver Raptors had to completely abandon their defensive core. It was when they were responding to Kansas City, slowing down and backing it up, that's where the breakdown happened every single time. That's what Kansas City wanted to do. They were able to do it. There was no adjustment from the Raptors in response to that, and that's when they were scoring. I would say that's when they were scoring like 7 times out of 10.
Yeah, and I mean, and that
Casey just won.
Defense, double defense is very effective. Pass is when teams are on the move. They don't have a time. The offense does not have time to stop.
What is that, nip?
Either.
Catnip?
They have to continue on the fly. Whatever you get, right? So if somebody came off a chain late, somebody got caught in transition late, right? They may not be where you expect them. And as soon as usually teams make that decision to stop, right? Or they realize that right around the bubble, right? And right then you're in the heart of the Denver Raptors, essentially feeding tank. They're just going to take you apart. But what KC did tonight was they slowed that down prior to even getting to that point, right? And they denied the Raptors their effectiveness of forcing teams to essentially disrupt their play on the fly. And once the KC was able to take a second and figure out what was going on with their offense and get everybody in position, they were able to pick apart that.
Cat crack.
And so the Raptors just need to
cat crack
a little bit to figure out how to get those teams to stay on that play and that forward flow so that their defense, their bubble defense, can meet them and take them apart.
I might need another soda for this last game.
Now move on to our player of the game. I think, especially after looking over the stats, honorable mention is going to go to KFC and Paranim. The two of them did exceptionally well in this game. Yeah, I think
KFC had 8 assists.
But even Sweet Tooth. But Oculazator, 18 points, 6 assists, 2 saves. Unbelievable performance on top of the quarterbacking and the midline
good
play
stuff.
and all of it. Oculazator was really, really on top of it tonight. And I don't know who their field general was this evening. I saw some talk in chat that maybe it was KFC, but from where I was looking, from what it looked like, Oculazator was really running things. But I could be wrong about that. But he's going to be my MVP pick tonight.
Who you got for your spotlight?
Either KFC or Paradigm. Honestly, the two of them were both, KFC particularly on the back line, controlling things, slowing it down, and then Paradigm, wherever, basically like it's the thing where Oculazator wasn't pressing in to shoot, Paradigm was there to fill that spot and send in some gnarly shots on those goalies.
Yeah, and I think
Kicking off.
Player of the game, and I think
I'm so excited for this last game of the night.
Understanding and mastery of the clock management and pace management that he got on that back line, and that's really what stood out.
Pick who you want. I know who I'm going for. Really pulling for the Laser Sharks.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys on a lot of points here. I'm going to make it easy here. I'm going to go ahead and rock with Oculazator for player of the game and Paradigm for the spotlight. Looks like an excellent matchup.
Awesome. Who do we got
All right. Well, let's go ahead and cap our evening off. To cap it off, we're going to go with the NEPA Pro Series action tonight. One of the two teams from Florida. We've got the 4th place Laser Sharks going up against the 3rd place.
Hustle's good, though.
Both these teams are locked in, coming in 4-4.
Hustle's good.
Gents, we started tonight with 1 game separating 1st and 4th in the West.
Florida's got to take this, though.
Whoever wins this matchup will take 2nd place with the points scored
Nice.
Awesome.
There's a lot on the line for this game.
We'll be right back.
Oh, it's literally 1 minute. All right, in this 1 minute, I'm going to go ahead and swap out my empty can of soda for a fresh one. Oh, my wife is behind me hanging out with her cats, basically doping them up on catnip.
It's all over, Dust.
All right. 36. I will be right back. All right. Oh, they bumped the timer up? Okay. I hope they get the game clocks fixed this one so they don't have to do that reset thing. So it really threw me off when they had the 10-minute quarters, and I was like, what? Love their little jam session they got here. Oh, you are covered in catnip, you jumping up here. Do not get it in my drink, please. Look how she's laying still now. Her tail's flickering, like just flicking back and forth, and her eyes are extremely dilated.
Drugs.
How high are you right now? You sure that was catnip? What are you doing, pretty girl? I'm gonna set my drink on this side so she don't just spaz out and kick it, knock it over. I'll be highly upset. All right.
And Echo units, welcome back. It's a crazy matchup so far. What we got going in store today for this third one, the last match of the night, is the Florida Laser Sharks coming in
Venom.
4-3 against the St. Louis Hustle, 4-3. This one is going to be an insane game. There's going to be a lot of energy behind this. Like I said,
Oh shit, I've not been using this right. Apparently I'm supposed to squish it between my fingers.
I can't really hear you that well.
So Dimway now.
Yeah, dude. the big thing, the big story of the day is really the Laser Sharks coming off of the win against the Cyclones, man. Like, that was huge. And if you guys didn't see that game, go back and watch it on the VOD because it was incredible. And handed the Cyclones their first loss of the season.
Yeah, that was so amazing.
Just been on a terror this entire time throughout the entire league. But the Laser Sharks, I think they really found a good rhythm and a good strategy to operate the team off of. And they'll continue to kind of execute off that high tonight as they meet up against the St. Louis Hustle.
Wait a second. They changed that real fast because that was a Raptors logo on the Laser Sharks name.
Rolling tonight, kind of assure that position, but obviously it's got to be in the back of their mind.
Nobody's perfect.
The team that just rolled up the Orlando Cyclones. So coming in tonight for them.
Hopefully they can keep that momentum going.
Right, but obviously be confident in the game plan you have. And like we saw.
Jax is back. What's up, buddy?
Ryan's here, right? There he is. Okay. I was gonna say, he better be. I want to see Ryan pop off tonight. But
I want to see Venom pop off. Actually, I don't care if Venom pops off or not. He does great as a support guy too. He can do any of it.
From my old team back in VRML preseason season 1, Venom and Essen, both in this one. Venom all captain, Essen.
Oh yeah, definitely nobody's perfect. Look at me. I've slowly but surely been trying to do things to improve my streaming. It's still far from perfect. I got to get like some better theme or something. But hopefully I'll get there to where I can afford something like that. I mean, I could afford it right now. I got other responsibilities, but I'm going to build your PC. That's what I'm going to do.
So, I expect the Florida Laser Sharks, they are feeling confident coming in this one, but that is the sort of thing. Although, with Venom and Essen, I'll tell you that it's not. And I'm not saying it's not. It's this way for the other guys. I know Venom and Essen very well, and neither of them would be taking that for granted. Neither of them. So I don't believe the Florida Laser Sharks are going to take that for granted. They're not going to come into this one overconfident. They're not going to come into this one under-evaluating the St. Louis Hustle. They will be coming into this one ready to play the St. Louis Hustle in the same way they beat the Orlando Cyclones last week. The St. Louis Hustle are going to have quite the game ahead of them against this Florida Laser Sharks team. That does have, I'm pretty sure, are they missing? I don't think they're missing anybody, although Essen, I'm pretty sure, is a sub. So maybe missing somebody, but nobody, I'm not sure. Is it Thunderfoot? Where's Thunderfoot?
Yeah, Thunderfoot's
Oh, what is that? Must accidentally, or the cat.
So,
Look down for a second, everything falls apart.
And I believe, but no, looks like no substitutes there. I'll say
No subs, 4-on-4.
Might be in for somebody, but either way, this is going to be a phenomenal game. I'm expecting a lot out of both of these teams. I expect a lot of, you know what I really expect? Clean. That's what I expect in this game. We saw some muddy, quite a bit.
See, I want stuff like that. What they just added, what NEPA TV just added, that cool graphic in the middle. I want something like that for my channel. There we go.
Sends that one up into the bubble. They have a player in deep. Oh, the send away doesn't get out. Well, it does get out of the bubble, but only barely. Ryan versus Jaywalker. That is a matchup you don't get to see every day. As C. Jason looks to check that one on the far wall. Will be rocks tight to set, sending it across to Taco. And Taco will juke around away from Jaywalker, sending that one in to Ryan, who backs it out again. Rocks tight and has to chase it down.
Yeah, coming out the.
Ooh, don't get suckered out there.
Know what's on the line tonight, and they are.
Oh, get it, clear it. Nice clear.
That's a send into the bubble. And good grab there, C. Jason. This Thunderfoot chat says Thunderfoot found himself on a cross-country trip with the family, but he's back after the new year. Have fun, be safe. Look forward to seeing you back here, man.
Meatball. Oh, that wasn't a good pass, I don't think.
Looking for the skim, gets a bounce all the way down to the floor. Ryan empty.
Oh.
Goes wide. Out of the bubble. Ooh, good leash there by Meatball.
Thunder, how do you find yourself?
Oh.
That is off the ceiling. Jaywalker is disgusting. He's disgusting. Yeah, I want a ban. Get him out of here.
Great play.
You're gross, sir. How does one find themselves on a family trip? Like, did they kidnap you? And you just woke up and you're like, I guess I'm going? I feel like usually that's common knowledge of like a family circuit of like when our next family trip is going to be.
Uh-oh, pass out, not good.
Uh-oh. Pass it. Oh, stunned.
Fix it up.
Just send it out.
Let's get a good. There's a chain. Oh, they overshoot. The bounce was not favorable. Who's going to get there first? Ryan with it. Open goal. Doesn't miss that one. St. Louis Hustler on the board within one.
Stuns out the defender on his way in. Nice work.
I figured I'm not playing games right now. I might start a second stream later on.
Mandatory fun, with your family.
Might I don't know, play some games here in a bit. Right now, just kind of covering, showing support to Venom and his team and the league. I like this setup, and it's another way to kind of. I'm gonna watch this anyways, so why not just stream while I watch it? Let other people check it out.
Taco long shot off the barrier back to mid.
It's weird how I've kind of gotten into this league thing. It's just cool to watch as like a fan now. Learning about the game. Oh, good juke.
Look at the granny shot for the 2. Puts the Laser Sharks up by 3.
I still haven't decided what I'm gonna play tonight. I'm narrowing it down. I thought about maybe playing some World War III tonight.
But you're seeing very crisp play out of the Laser Sharks. It's clear that they're riding that high off of the Cyclones, and they're doing some outstanding work.
I was just pretty bummed last time I tried to play Sandstorm, and I kept getting kicked from matches saying my game needs to be validated. Like, check Steam account, make sure game's validated. I'm like, so I did that, but then I went back to play it, and it still got kicked out the next match. Could not connect to server and all that. I don't know if it was their end or my end.
With it. Oh, come on. Acting like his old teammate, Oculizator. As Ryan sends someone out. Ryan picks it up. Ryan shoots it. Off of the nest. Goes wide. Rockstight there to pick it up. Has Ryan wide open. Though goes for the reset instead. Rocks was double covered there. Laser Sharks were lucky that that pass was not to Ryan. As it turns over, Meatballer looked for a long shot. No, it's just going to be a clear out. Good chain. No, not good enough. Good
Oh, now they're setting.
Laser Sharks there getting lucky in a couple sloppy passes.
Oh, another pass. They just read that perfect.
They had the numbers advantage rolling into the bubble there at first.
I just had to watch that one back. That intersection.
Jaywalker.
Jaywalker over to Meatballer. Another opportunity.
Nice.
Bottom quarter gets it in for the 2. The Florida Laser Sharks are up by 5.
Meatballer slinging the spaghetti man inside the bubble, and a nice shallow angle there.
So Venom's kind of sitting back towards mid right now.
It's 2 in a row for Meatball. I see Jason handling this one under pressure by Venom. Sends it to the far side. Nobody's there to collect it. Ryan trying to get there. No, it's going to be Jaywalker instead. Jaywalker sends it through, but in the hands of Taco. Taco dumps this one. They get a chain in, still uncontested. Taco with it. Hit for the 2. They're back within 3.
Nice play.
Taco and the St. Louis Hustles, first one's down there. Very controlled, sends it. Taco dumps it, picks up his own, comes right back into the bubble there. Very patient play. They obviously had to feel the pressure of the defense on the way back. You didn't see him get frazzled. Took his time, lined up the shot, and made sure that those points were going to count.
Jaywalker handling it there first side that chain. Waiting for the right moment. So they get themselves split up. This is
pass. Yeah, that pass was off.
Not going to take the shot. No, sends this one up. I don't believe he had the shot. Rockstight took the stun instead of the disc there. We'll turn over Jaywalker. Had to. Hadn't gone for the disc. He would have been stunned out. So Ryan with it. Sending it across. See Jason.
Oh, well played.
Sends it there to far side 2. Or far side traps.
Oh, there he goes.
Look for the long shot. A little bit high. Bounce not good. Jaywalker has to track it down now. Rocks instead gets there. Hits a reset to CJ. And we're back moving up on the blue side through the blue tube. Rocks Titan sends that one out all the way down. How long has it been since the goal here? Is that chain's going to pick it up?
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since our last goal. I'm not sure exactly when.
Oh, good bounce pass.
It's an exact time. Hot minute is an actual exact
Hot
time.
minute.
It's a science.
Pass it. There you go. Get it out of there.
Walker sends that one across. It's a dump. The bounce is not favorable. Gives it right over the defense. Defense sends it out.
Good slap.
Quite the fling.
Both teams really trying to find an avenue here.
Yeah.
Some points on the board. You get denied a lot by the Geos.
I could do single player Medal of Honor tonight, but oh, nice save. Oh, bad throw.
Not a meatballer sending this one across the near side. Jay Walker trying to get there. That one's
Come on, Venom. There you go.
Good recovery by Venom. Cannot get it out. Gets it to Andy W. Incidentally, Andy sends that one through mid. Good chain to track it down. Oh no, the bounce keeps it away. Venom was tell the bounce. Jay Walker stunned out, talking with the pickup. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Andy W. gets that one disrupted.
Just stunned.
And that one does get through there for the blue team. All the way down, but back in the hands of the orange team. Jay Walker cannot get that through. All right. I said the game was going to be clean, okay? That's not what I predicted, and I don't appreciate it. You're making me and you look bad.
Curse him, man.
Apparently. Come on.
I will no longer make any more predictions at the beginning of games.
Right?
Oh, come on.
I gave you guys the benefit of the doubt here.
Oh, well played. Ooh, chain it. Oh, he's going to pass it up.
All see together. What's going to happen?
Long range shot. 3. Sinks it.
Sit down. You know,
Assisted by Venom.
We're playing pubs. Jay gets that one.
Need a hug, buddy?
Look.
Nice setup. Great aim, too.
Headbutt there to start to end the round.
All right.
No, Ivan Thrive, I did not know the beatballer was the captain of the team, Spaghetti of Fear Armel. Nailed it. We're going to take a quick break.
All right. 10-4. Holding it, but that can change so fast. Wish I could just keep playing the screen, but I said last time I got dinged on a... Not dinged like a warning. Hey, don't do that anymore for copyright. So while they do the 30 seconds of commercials in between rounds, this is what you're going to just get my ugly face. So I apologize.
Will face the Los Angeles Destroyers. You can catch those here only on NEPA TV. For more information on the teams, follow NEPA TV on social media or visit nepavrpro.com.
And there you see it. I mean, coming into the second quarter, I think, you know, the difference between this game, last game, I think we're seeing a lot less strategic play here in this game. Like, you know, then we cursed everybody by saying it was going to be.
I'm really. So is Ryzen not playing right now? Because yeah, 0 possession. That's. He's usually pretty decent from what I remember seeing.
Heavy on the strategy. Right?
Comes shootout.
Up until now, we've seen.
Okay, they just. Laser Shocks just want to stay back and do like a defense.
And do the thing. Like, just do the thing better than the other team, and we will win.
Oh.
Tonight we saw a very heavy strategy in the last game, which I think we're going to see more of as NEPA develops.
Good clear.
And then this game here, we've got more of just do the thing well, right? And I think both teams are trying to find out what that thing is so they can do it better. And we might see some strategy come out here.
I think he blocked.
Yeah, it's been very. It's been very.
Good stun. By Venom? Was that Venom? Yeah. Oh, they didn't have the mini map on.
Ryan back on their side. It's kind of, you know, just maybe eclectic is kind of in a very figurative way, a correct word. It's just kind of all over the place. You know, it's very frantic. Yeah,
frantic. Yeah, I like it.
A lot of frantic, even from you know the best of the best players. And Rox Titan gets that one in on a stun out. Not a stunned out goalie. Actually, Andy W did get that steal on C. Jason, but he was not able to get the save. The St. Louis also got the first goal of the second quarter there, a minute in, bringing them back within 4.
And you know, I think the conversations I have with people about Echo, right? And you know, they're like, oh, it's a pro sport. I'm like, yes. And it's hard for I think people who don't play Echo, who are just
there we go. They got it.
Echo, kind of understand the amount of strategy that's involved in And I love seeing games.
What's up, little man?
And all our pro games, but I love those games that are really heavy on the strategy.
Did mommy already
because
make
it
you
just
some?
goes to show how
Okay, where's it at?
dynamic and complex this game can be once you start really into that strategy. It's not
Do you
about
want to get
just
out of the
throw the
refrigerator?
disc over there and be on
Okay,
target.
you can get it.
It's about how do I draw defenses and
You gotta turn on the light though, right there.
players.
You gotta turn on the light.
And that's one of the first things one of the first bad habits you have to break. Is, I don't know how Jay Walker got stuck there.
Good job.
By talking, somehow he did.
So proud of himself. Good job, Bryce.
We're still playing in the mud here in this NEPA Pro Series. But I don't even remember what my point was now. Jay Walker handling that one at mid. Pulls that one all the way back.
Yeah, he did.
Sending it up. Andy W. Looking for the cut. It's Venom. Goes wide. Rocks
Oh.
Scoop it. Sends it back. All the way back.
Oh, it made it through.
All the way back. All the way through. Ryan gets that one picked up here for the St. Louis Hustle.
Oh, good.
And gets his pocket picked
Venom.
by Venom. Who sends that one out. All the way down into the hands of Andy W. And you look at across.
Oh.
Not have a lane though. I don't think he had any options there. Taco.
Did you get it, little man?
Good defensive chain.
Hold on.
Back in possession here. 3 minutes off the clock here. In the second quarter. To remember where we are. My name is Sir Dimway. I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It is 2022. As Ryan handles this one in the near side. Sending that one across. This is the NEPA Pro Series. Rocks Titan stunned out. Nobody is really getting away with any. We have only seen one goal in this quarter so far. That one from Rocks Titan. Since then, scoreless.
Yeah, and they need to just slow it down, right? Each team, as soon as they get a turnover, right, they're looking for that clear, right, to get the disc moving instead of just taking a breath, slowing it down, and running the plays that you know how to run.
What a stop there, Andy W. That's huge. That was a big stop right there. It's going to be Meatballer with it. Meatballer sends that one in to right in the hands of Brian there. That chain has just gone into the zone. Ryan sending it over to into the hands of C. Jason. C. Jason under assault by that chain. Gets this one back to Brian. Brian across, hitting Rocks. Rocks open. Goal. Why is that goal so open? I don't know. They were not in transition. That's Rock.
A little bit of everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
A little bit of everybody everywhere. And after that long drawn-out series of back and forth, St. Louis Hustle come out and put 3 on the
There you go. Some good chocolate milk.
first team that kind of gets on their flow.
Don't make a mess now.
Team strategy, I guess.
All right.
Sharks found it for a little bit.
Ooh. Disappear for a second. Oh, nice shot.
I apologize.
Thread the needle.
I take it back. I'm sorry, sir.
Jay hitting one. That was 19 seconds after the last. Guess I went in for the 2. They're up by 3. That was a clutch play there. Meatballer to Jay Walker. Jay Walker splitting the defense and getting a 1v1. Quick pass near side 2. Taco's not able to play it. This is loose. Far side. Taco. No.
No.
Taco gets there. Sends it across back to Ryan. Ryan back to Taco. Taco has a lane.
Stuns him. There, yeah.
You know, they had no. There's like they only chained for what, a single boost. That's how important.
Oh.
That's how quickly you need to be able to deploy them. That's how important they are. I think I said that already. Rock tight.
Come on, Venom. Stun him. There you go. Get it. Oh, good setup. Back to Venom. He's open down low.
It's like super important. It's like very important. Jay Walker walks this one.
Resets it back up.
And sends it all the way back in. We've seen a lot of that today. Although this is not the Denver Raptors that they're playing against. Uh-oh, pass back, miscommunication. Andy recovers wonderfully. Up to Venom. Behind the goal, Meatballer gets it in for the 2.
Nice. Another assist.
Coming in the last 2 minutes here of the half. Slow play, good answer out of the Laser Sharks. They've got a 5-point lead. They are holding on to that. They're doing their part to kind of push forward when they need to. But
It seems like they're definitely on offense, trying to draw out the defense to open up guys up.
I think that goes to say that both teams, again, know what's on the line tonight. And if you overextend yourself, you're going to put yourself in a tight position. I think that's kind of what's holding both these teams back right now.
Oh.
Send in, and there were 2 Laser Sharks players there ready to turn that into a goal before Rocks Titan got it picked off instead. But now that is Venom had it. Excuse me, it's Andy on the back line. Got it to Jay Walker. Jay Walker up to Venom. Venom back to Andy. Andy's trying to pull that defense out. Ryan gets a stun off, but not before the pass. Jay Walker stops up.
Venom down low.
Sends it back out to
Okay.
Saw that moment. Andy Debbie's going to back it up again. They're going to run clock here, apparently.
Oh, but that's the drawback of it.
Sends it up. Is that it?
3 points. Good shot.
Rhino gets a beautiful 3 off of a pick. That was just gorgeous.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful play by Ryan. You saw him just get frustrated.
That is the drawback of drawing it all the way back out to mid.
Like, I'm done with this. And sends it in from a nice long haymaker well outside the bubble to close that gap down.
Oh. Oh my.
Just before the half.
That's how fast it can change up.
What? 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Taco with the long bomb. Wow.
Uh-oh, somebody found their rhythm.
This is dangerous territory for the Florida Laser Sharks. Although, you know what? If you're gonna find, if you're the other team, if the other team is finding the rhythm, right before an animation, it's probably the best time for it.
Yeah, they gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
As we're gonna be going.
Oh, whatever just happened at the end doesn't stay going.
Back as the St. Louis Hustle take the lead there at the last moment.
Wow. Really hope that doesn't continue. They really need to adjust the audio. Like, the coverage sounds great. As soon as they go on commercial, it's just like in your face volume on their commercials. Oh, 2 commercials. All right.
Compete with the pros March 18th through the 20th in St. Louis, Missouri. The NEPA Charity Cup is a land event hosted at Busch Stadium's exclusive Redbird Club. This one-of-kind event is open to any and all Echo-Arena players, so please don't miss your chance for some friendly competition with your peers while supporting a greater cause.
Yeah, Jax, hopefully here in a little bit, you'll be able to play some of these games with me when I stream. Another highlight segment, or is this the same as the last one? Yeah. Well, I guess Jeep Girls isn't
technically time, but not really.
working with these guys anymore.
For a floor shot, is that gonna go? What?
That's loud.
Florida Laser Sharks just iced the game with that one. With a 13-point lead, they are going to beat the Orlando Cyclones.
But yeah, so I guess they're not doing halftime interviews with the players anymore, which kind of stinks. Good save and clear. That was such a good game. It's, well, all the way up into halftime, it was a good game.
And welcome back. Sorry, go. But you first, Mr. Mustache.
No worries, no worries. Welcome back, everybody. It's been an exciting first half. We're gonna get back.
Not gonna lie,
Nails.
I can't stand those type of mustaches, but he's
Excellent segue,
good
my
dude.
friend. Yeah, coming into the second half here with St. Louis Hustle with an answer right before the half to the Laser Sharks. Coming out, both teams playing a little bit reserved, I guess you could say, rolling into the first half.
Of course, a lot of people probably can't stand my new haircut either, so I guess fair is fair.
You saw them coming pretty aggressive and then kind of start to slow it down. Both teams have kind of drawn back that play a little bit. We saw the St. Louis Hustle do a nice surge there at the beginning of, closing out the second.
These are the
and you saw
these are
them
not the right
with that, right?
team
More
logos.
aggressive style play, kind of toppled the Laser Sharks play there. But both teams, like you said, Dimwee, have been a little bit sloppy on the play. Like not what we're characteristically used to seeing out of both these teams. What do you got?
You know what I got? You already know me too well.
I do. I've bated breath. Go.
See, we're 2.5 hours into this broadcast. We've had some very interesting Echo Arena, some great Echo Arena, and some interesting Echo Arena. And at this point, I don't care who wins. I just want more reasons to yell. That's it. Give me more reasons to scream about this game. Give me more reasons to create awesome sounding highlights.
There's Venom.
And I'll be satisfied. That's all I want. That's all the people want. That's not true. Everyone's got their favorites. Everyone's got their picks. Of course, you know, my bias, of course, is to my old teammates. I am rooting a little bit for the Florida Laser Sharks. Of course, not the Dallas Knights. The Florida Laser Sharks, indeed. But
these guys working for for NEPA, they got to stay neutral and stuff. No, I got mine. I got mine that I'm following.
You saw the St. Louis hustle at the last minute there, kind of find their footing, come back, ride with the 3, Taka with the 3. You know, that was after Rocks got 2 to start the quarter, 2 and a 3. This is I just want more reasons to yell. Just give me more, because this is a good game.
Yeah, and to your point earlier, I mean,
who's leaving right now?
Both
Do not leave.
Who's leaving? People leaving?
People are leaving. Do not. Don't leave. This is one's down to the wire. They're playing for second place, people.
And it's a 1-point game. Yeah, I'm not leaving. That's for sure.
Go, let it out, buddy. Let it out. Just get it all out.
You know what? When I want to yell, I'll find something.
Both teams played for second place. I mean, there's a lot on the line, and neither team wants to be the one that doesn't get second place, obviously. But rolling into this game, it shows in their play style, right? Like both teams are being very, very cautious, but because there's a lot on the line. But if they are able to step up some more of that aggression, get those shots, make those passes count, clear with a purpose, then you're going to see a whole different level of play out of both these teams as that starts happening, and you'll see the score start to go up dramatically here. But either way, getting back in there in the second half, it's been a night of synonyms with my man Dimwee here. I'm a dumb man, so I keep it very simple with small words, and that's how I keep myself safe from running out of synonyms to use.
Keeps pause, set it up.
Let's get a timeout. I think we may have gotten a timeout because it looks like we're missing one here. Yeah, we're missing Meatball for the Laser Sharks. So it looks like the Laser Sharks have taken their 1-minute timeout to start the round.
Wow. That's not a good start.
So the unpause, the countdown, and then the repause. They repause. They had made a new pause, so it was properly cataloged here. But pauses, of course, in the NEPA Pro Series are only for 1 minute. So they have 20 more seconds to get Meatballer in here.
If not, the Sen's gonna have to step in.
Which means you're gonna have to play with Essen. Which,
Essen, sorry.
Not a bad player to be bringing into a game. Although he's more of a defender, he's a backliner. He's a goalie where Andy's playing right now. That's typically where Essen plays. So not quite fitting that slot that Meatballer fills.
We'll see what they do with it. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to adjust on the fly and make those changes count and roll them in where you need to as we get right back into the second half.
Hopefully Meatballer will be back soon.
Hopefully they have a game plan for it.
Hopefully they do, and it looks like Essen is activated. He's in the tube there with Venom, tube number 2. I mean, Venom and Essen in that tube, and Zach W, Andy W and Jay Walker in the left tube. So I would expect Andy and Jay maybe to be attacking the disc here. Or by the way, focus. I subtly pointed it out, but I'm going to be more explicit now. You have the Dallas Knights and New York Kings up right now. As C. Jason picks that one off, was the Florida Laser Sharks who first got the touch there. That one's all the way into their bubble here. Rocks Titan.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice time. Well played, because that was looking scary.
They've got to convert on this. They've found themselves an opportunity. They're over on the offensive side. They were in the bubble within spitting distance of the goal. Could convert. They've got to come back and make these count.
Now Rocks Titan with it. Ryan with it there far side. I have a little bug. Ryan across CJ.
Come on, Venom. Stun him. There you go. Good steal.
Gets stunned there, loses the disc. Ryan with it. They have a numbers advantage. Meatballer has just returned. He's not going to be able to get back into the game until goal is scored, though. See Jason tries to get that one away. Stunned out.
Get it out.
Looking for the clear. Does get it cleared. That one's away into the tube. Chain
Ooh,
with
they
it's the other chain instead. Andy W and Jay Walker moving in. They have Essen near side.
Oh, nice steal.
Come on, I want my friend to get a goal. Someone give it to Essen. Ryan sending out with in.
Oh.
Off of the backboard.
Oh, wide open.
Oh. Sends it out. Essen, you can still get a goal. Venom looking for the clear out. Does send it through the near side too. This one's all the way down into the hands of Rock's Titan here. Jay Walker.
Wow, this is hectic and wild.
Good. Venom looking to track it down. No, it's going to be Taco with it instead. Taco open goal, sends it in. Not quite. Good chain there. That was Andy W and Jay Walker to pick it up there. It's Andy W looking.
Oh, bad pass. Oh man, off the post. What is happening right now?
Ryan's going to get it picked up here for the hustle. Sending it back to the back line. Good reset there to Rock's Titan slows it down.
Maybe both teams are just
moving it back in. Jay Walker gets on him.
trying to keep Meatball out. Oh.
Bringing it in. No, one behind the goal there to talk. Oh, off the inside of the post. Are you kidding me? Ryan there.
Oh, man.
7th, 8th, 9th time. It's a charm. They're up by 3.
Wow. I can't believe what just happened there.
In all honesty, got lucky on that series. They had multiple attempts at the goal there, and they were denied by the rim, denied by wide shots there, and finally able to convert for some points. A couple threes.
Really hoping.
They've got to. That's going to hurt them. They got to clean that up here as we move through the rest of this quarter. Nice grab. Oh.
Oh, come on.
That's and they Joker. So they came out. That was basically a Joker train. So all right, there are some folks that see the Joker train and all they see is Steez. What that is it's basically it starts out as originally it was kind of just a Steezy thing to do just for fun. It was funny. It was goofy. You're using your teammate as an anchor. That's the important point. That is the important bit of information there that gets passed over and looked over.
Come on, Lady Sharks, get back on track.
That's the strategy, using your team as an anchor. There's nothing inherently
what happened? That was a good pass.
Kind of weird, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but it gives you opportunities like that. It doubles your reach. It doubles your jump. It doubles your hops. It gives you so much more mobility, even without the speed of a chain. Actually chaining, just being able to juke around as a pair will give you so much more reach. That's how they got that turnover. That's how they get this point.
Set it up, boys. Set it up.
Right now in a good position. Venom here near side. Is Essen still in the game? I think he
is. Good.
He is going to stuff that one. No, Essen is not in the game. I just saw a bug. It's CJ, that was... excuse me, Andy W's goal there. C. Jason getting credit.
Yeah, and the Laser Sharks with a quick answer coming right back, putting themselves right back. See what the hustle answer with. Coming out with the joust advantage. See if they clean up a little of that play we saw in the last series. Convert this to a goal here rather quickly.
There you go. Come on.
And
come on. Bring it back, guys.
Jason in the lane.
Wide open. Oh, off the post. Pass.
Halfway through the third quarter. Venom with the pickup, sending it back across Meatballer sending it into the hands of Andy W.
Jay Walker right there. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. Stun. Hit it. Oh, a lot of stuns. Clear it. Just reset. Good shot.
I ran out of inflection.
You're already at the mountaintop, dude.
Yeah, my voice doesn't get so high. That was my fault, Seto.
Sharks coming back within 1. See him having to work for it there inside the bubble. Walking away with that.
Come on, guys.
St. Louis losing it early, and the Sharks just walked away with it.
There you go.
Now, Jay Walker.
Oh, no, you're all alone. Just. Oh, okay. Okay.
Venom to Andy.
Venom's doing a lot of resetting.
Like I'm casting golf right now. Andy W sends that one into the hands of Jay Walker.
Venom's down low.
Now it's exciting. Venom hits it.
Venom gets it.
They scored a goal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Venom in the rough. Not expecting. Let's see how he plays. Not the line he was looking for on that one. Chip is up and it's good.
If only I actually knew any golf terms.
I got you.
Nails has it.
Taco juicing around a little
I think
bit.
that was Nails.
Pulling Jaywalker over. Sends it up to Ryan. They are through mid just like that. Not even a relay.
Oh.
And a big turnover. Sends it out. Stuck at mid though. Good chain. Meatballer. Open goal. Sends it in.
Oh, good steal. Good steal.
And then Caterpillars himself. What?
Andy W trying to get a stun. A little late. Got the pass off just in time.
Sets back to Taco. Chain really wants to chase down a clear here. And they get separated instead as Venom picks that one up at mid. Venom's giving it up to Jaywalker. Jaywalker in. 1v1, 2v1, 3v2. Oh, a big stop.
Good stop.
Who actually got the stop? Was it Taco? Got out of the bubble, though. Venom handles it now. I think was that off ahead? I don't know. That wasn't on Taco.
Oh.
Boosted in there. I don't know what's
Stun.
going on.
What? Why didn't you get that stun?
Around now for the St. Louis Hustle. We were still down by 1 minute and 20 on the clock.
Oh, almost snagged that.
Important grab. Gets it over to Taco here near side. Taco under pressure. Looking to send it up. As the open man there, Rocks Titan. 2v1. Goalie is perturbed.
Oh, that was well played on offense.
Evil. That was evil. Coming in 2v1 and walked it all the way in for the dunk meta, but not.
He stunned the goalie. Yep.
ruining the goalie's entire day.
And that gives the St. Louis Hustle the lead here, 21-20. We have less than a minute to go in this quarter. Would you guys not leave, even though somebody's still left? NDW near side off the wall. And out of
It's
reach.
back and forth, 1 point game.
Able to get there and then gives it off to Ryan. Ryan was hiding behind the station block there. Rocks Titan gets this one off of that bounce. There's one player cutting in. Jaywalker staying on him. Chain returning. Gets that pass across to Ryan. Ryan juking.
There you go. Good stun. Get it. Cleared out.
Excuse me. Jaywalker gets it picked up. And sent all the way down. Into the bubble.
They got a good chain.
Up instead. See Jason turning it around
They
now
got there
for the
so
Hustle.
quick.
Off of the ceiling. Less than 15 seconds. Jaywalker in. Meatballer, far side, has Venom cutting. Venom brings it.
Beautiful setup.
For the 2, and that will give the Florida Laser Sharks the lead here, 22-21, to bring us
Back and forth.
intermission of the evening. The
Beautiful.
Final intermission of the year. Yeah, makes sense of that. We're going to go do a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back.
Oh, wow. This is a really good game. Really good game. Back and forth, back and forth. Kind of stoked. My boy Venom. They fed him up real nice right there. Able to get that shot in. Little underhand. Pretty stoked about that. Sorry, watching this commercial too, this advertisement. Nobody needs that much horsepower in a truck. Yeah, I guess they do. Who are you talking to?
Right here on twitch.tv/the NEPA TV.
What are you doing, sugar bug? You saying hi to people? Uncle Sean was on here earlier. Not sure if he's still on. I don't think he is.
And coming right back, we've got the
Bear.
fourth quarter of this neck-and-neck game.
And Venom's
Battle for
playing.
second place in the Western Conference.
Okay.
Eastern Conference.
Another timeout.
Western Conference.
You're going to see him at a late Christmas dinner. Or a brunch. Christmas brunch, right? Maybe I can talk him into bringing his Quest 2 and letting me just do a practice try.
Out here.
Why are you fake coughing? Don't do that.
Keep seeing the lead
You'll
change
scare people.
with these teams. So they're trying to figure out something that
On that card. Wait, you want to sit on my lap?
I want the donuts that I love.
second.
Indubitably.
I want the donuts that I love.
Just not really seeing
I want the
anybody
donuts that I love. Alright? That's what I said.
You want donuts that you love?
The neutral zone.
No, like the
Kind
honey
of get bottled up in mid
The honey?
and turn right back around.
We don't have honey donuts. We have iced donuts, but we don't have honey kind.
As they brought a just chain down to kind of
Let me
close
just
the
show you.
gap and take the
That's
lead.
the kind.
Okay. Let's lift you up high so you're over the court.
No, it's very mind-bottling.
This is like a clock that goes.
So what's mind-boggling? It's when
Yeah.
your thoughts get all jumbled up in your head like they're in a bottle. As we're
Alright,
getting started here in the fourth
Welcome to my
quarter.
everyday.
First touch, Rocks Titan sends that one in. Good grab there, CJ. The slow.
Oh, nice save.
There, Meatballer gets it stopped, but right there in the hands of Ryan.
Oh, but no goalie there.
That is caught in transition. St. Louis Hustle have retaken the lead to start the fourth quarter.
It's a really good game. It's really close.
CJ's open goal, right there at the barrier. A little bit of missed opportunity there for a three-pointer. Nobody in the goal, and sail past the barrier there. Take two. Take whatever you can get. Still a 1 point lead.
Andy W. down to Jay Walker across
Over
to Venom.
Venom.
Venom up to Meatballer. Everybody on the team getting in on the action. Andy W. near side.
Hey, don't be doing that.
Venom pushing up. Goes across. Meatballer. Andy, one behind the goal. Go to the one.
Nice shot.
Puts the team up again. Back to a 1 point lead in favor of the Lakers.
Say yay, Laser Sharks.
There for the Laser Sharks. You look at the stats.
You want to just say yay, Florida?
It's the Venom.
Everybody's got a set.
Don't hit buttons. Do not. Do not hit buttons.
I wanna.
Venom with two. Really doing
I
some good
wanna
work.
hit buttons.
You can come sit here. You can watch the game with me. Oh, 2v1.
I wanna play that
Nice.
game. I wanna play that game in real life with
I thought
children.
maybe it was three, but that was two in a row. One from Jay.
What?
one from
Team's
Meatballer.
easy.
That's gonna put the
I
team
wanna
up by
play
three
that
now.
game in real life with
That's our
children.
first 3-point lead.
That seems
in,
easy.
This game?
Well, not that
Yeah.
long.
You think it seems easy and you want to play it with children?
Wow, that is
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe Daddy will get something.
It's
You
like
just got your
sick.
Nintendo Switch.
that one.
It's
Daddy's
gonna be so sick.
So sick. You gonna yeet the disc?
Almost getting a
See the little thing they're throwing around? It's called a disc. You gonna yeet it?
some pressure.
Watch
Yay!
Meatballer pressure.
He's yeeting it.
Send up to CJ, some
That's your
off.
favorite word, isn't it?
Walker with it. Sends this one all
Yeet.
the way out.
Yay!
Back wall.
Yay!
Oh, wide open three.
Yay!
Nice.
Meatballer with a nice read there. And bringing some Kung Fu Panda for all our friends at home. And
Just like hitting the ball, alright?
put themselves in position for a 6-point lead here.
Well, it looks like a ball. It's called a disc.
Getting on a tear, a little bit of a run here. We'll see if
He yeeted it for 3
He
points.
got it! Yay!
Oh, did it again. Venom. Yay. That's your cousin. There's
Yay.
Venom.
Made him?
Say yay, Venom.
I didn't know I had to get it.
Venom yeeted it for 3 points.
I thought my cousin was tight. You know, like Uncle Sean's
Oh my goodness.
child.
Oh, on it again.
Oh, that was too good. That's a great reference. Dodgeball. That was so good.
Bobby Blazer.
Oh my goodness. Van Dyke, you get that one?
Yeah.
That one?
Don't mess with this stuff. Just watch the game with Daddy.
Well, I want the
Yeah, you
donuts.
got-
I want.
Good.
Well, I'm picking up.
Oh, another 3-point jaywalk.
Just let me show
Yeah,
you.
that's an anchor three.
I just get a kick like that.
Look at what's happening, Sugarbug.
Did he let go outside the bubble there?
He did, but it looked like his hand glitched at the same time. He's on TV1. That actually makes sense. That's where it glitches, actually. He really cranked that. That's what that means. Jaywalker gets it. I cannot believe that was a three. They're up by- How are they up by 12?
You want out? Okay.
They're up by
Thank you
12.
for watching with Daddy.
2, 2, 3, 3, 3. 5 goals in a row here from the Laser Sharks.
Oh,
Just like that, they're up by 12.
I don't know. You're a good luck charm, Corey.
St. Louis Hustle has to start answering literally right
Venom's
now.
doing really good.
Gets that one in 4-2. They're back with a 10. But Joe, we went from a trading a 1-point lead.
So far, this has been
5 unanswered goals from the Sharks. Unbelievable.
epic what's happened in the last few minutes.
And with a 10-point deficit, Taco with the quick answer. See if St. Louis Hustle can do some of that magic we saw in the third quarter.
Jaywalker near side. Sending it.
Last quarter of the night. Oh, got it off right before the stun. Nice.
And I'm handling it. Cross. Skims it. Meatballer gets it. Back across. This would be a very damaging goal if they score right now. No, Jaywalker's going to reset that instead. They're going to run some clock, which I can respect. Jaywalker. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Defense went right.
Venom said it.
Look at that. They're up by 12 again.
Love it.
Venom doing Venom things, and St. Louis, or excuse me, the
Hold on, Sugarbug.
a
giving a shout out.
We're getting real close carrying this W for them if St. Louis doesn't have an answer here and they don't have an
Daddy,
answer
I
quick.
can't just stand there
Yeah, it's
above
right
the
now
TV
the point of no return is 1
because
minute.
look.
What?
1 minute. Oh, nice grab there, Jay Walker.
Go
Gets
grab the
it
remote and
away
hit the
and
OK
turns it
button in the
around.
middle.
As a player down there, who's down there? Venom's in the area, but that one's way beyond Venom. There's a chain in, good boost. No
Oh,
good.
what? Oh, they got there.
Goalie not stunned.
They got
That
there.
Instead goes to the clock behind the goal there. Jay Walker across.
Andy W.
I've ever called at the clock on cast, actually. Ryan picks this one up instead. St. Louis hustles, turning it around. 2:20 on the clock. 12-point deficit. That is a minimum of 4 goals, which means they have 3 full resets they have to contend with, which is a full minute of game time, which means they have a minute 10 to score 4 threes. A minute 10, minute 6, minute 5. As Ryan over to Rockstein. Rocks juking around. Over to Taco. Taco has one under the goal.
Nice.
That
Well
one in
played.
for 2.
There you go.
Bring it back within 10.
That's
Still need 4 goals.
that's still close.
They're getting down the wire here. It's good movement there.
It's not over though, man.
Moments there for a second, the disc got away from them. They were able to collect some nice work. They got to start knocking down some threes if they want to get in on this.
So now for the Laser Sharks, Chelsea advantage.
Well,
Holds on to
Laser
it.
Sharks
Jay
hit a 3. They hit that 40-point. Oh, good play. Oh,
Picked up by that chain. They get it in for another 2.
2.
That is 3 goals. And now they have. They
Don't start slacking, Laser Sharks.
Smell overtime? Smell that?
They've. I don't want to call that yet. The 8 points is good.
So there is overtime on this one, just not the last one.
Sharks, Joust advantage again, down to the floor. Andy W to the root block. Jay Walker sends this one through. That one-
Oh.
Disc is loose, picked up by me.
There you go.
That would
Oh.
have been the ice as well. The 17 seconds, they have to literally score right now. This has to go in right now. Oh, no. That is a heartbreaker as Ryan has it there, far side to Rock Titan.
Stun him.
Ran out of practical time with that one as we hit the countdown to 40 seconds.
Oh,
That has to go in. No, it's off of the nest. But there you go, 40 seconds. That is a point of no return. The Florida Laser Sharks are going to win this one over the St. Louis Hustle. We're just now waiting on a final score. Only enough time for 2 more goals, possibly. As Taco stunned out there by Andy W. Turns it back around here for the Sharks. Into the far side tube, into the hands of Venom. Venom.
Throw it in.
Not on, picked off by Jay Walker. Sends that one in.
Off the post. That's definitely icing it.
By 11 points here with just
Yes.
1 second left.
Yes.
That ding ding. And nice work by the Laser Sharks. Coming out, tagging 40.
Hit that 40. That 40, that the kind of unwritten 40-point rule.
But the Sharks, those 5 unanswered goals going in at the deficit at the half, coming out in a 1-point deficit in the 4th quarter, and walking away with just a
Good game. What's up? Welcome to the chat. This is it's a VR game called Echo Arena. It's the Pro Series. We're just kind of tuning in. That was the last game of the night. Laser Sharks came in with the win to finish it out against a very good Hustle team.
just put it away. That was it. If the Hustle had been,
But yeah, it's kind of like a VR sports game. It's kind of cool. It's a good concept. I just found out about it a couple months ago. Started following it a lot and became a fan. So it's pretty cool. It's called Echo Arena, and this is the NEPA or NEPA Pro Series. These are like the best of the best guys in, I guess, the world.
They weren't stunning as much as St. Louis Hustle. Granted, difference. But really what was the difference maker for me for the Laser Sharks was their placement. Every time St. Louis tried to execute those
That was
long
such a good game, though.
or those long shots or those long clears, there's a Laser Shark player there to answer and scoop up that disc off the floor.
Only Kansas City dominated their team tonight. Every other game was such a good, close game.
Jimmy, I'll let you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, no. Well, I was over here, because I started thinking about the player of the game here, and when I'm looking at the stats are very clear biased to one player, and that's Jay Walker. 16 points, 4 assists, 4 saves. But I don't agree. I don't agree. With
I remember at half, Venom was at 0 points, 2 assists, and came back for a 9-3. Not bad.
In a row, right? The smallest was 2 in a row in both the first and second quarters. But looking over every single one of those, in every single instance, Meatballer was scoring. In all of them, he's the only one. He's the only one of them for their players that one scored in every quarter, and two, it was part of every single scoring streak they went on.
So yeah, after they're done with their broadcast, I'll probably step away for a few, get my kids in bed and all that, and then I'm still trying to decide what game I'm going to play tonight, but I'll probably do a little more streaming, a second stream tonight here within the half hour, maybe 15 minutes after this is all. Excuse me, all after this is said and done. What was that? Ignite? Is that a new sponsor? No longer iHeartRadio?
The data don't lie.
Yeah, who you got for Spotlight?
Jay Walker.
And I'm going to reverse those for the very fact that, again, you're right. Yeah, I think Meatballer was the name we were calling those. But in and amongst those plays.
But yeah, I'm thinking about trying some World War III tonight.
Especially where I think
it's been a while since I played it.
These two teams, and we weren't looking at a close game anymore. We were watching.
Maybe some Sandstorm, but I don't know.
Jay Walker breaking up those plays, and he was just grabbing this on the field, intercepting those passes, picking up those clears, and really harassing players, and putting that kind of those magic moves that Jay Walker has on display for tonight. And I think that was that did so much to take the wind out of the sails for the St. Louis Hustle on those drives where they were trying to get forward. That was, I think, also what was breaking them in those middle games, with Meatballer following up there with those scores on those drives they went on. But I think, for me, Jay Walker was a player of the game purely for his placement and his ability to disrupt the St. Louis Hustle plays. And then, obviously, Spotlight there for Meatballer, just making clutch goals when clutch goals matter.
I can actually agree with that, so I'll swap. I'll swap to agree with you.
No, don't take it easy.
No. We'll give Van Dyke a break on this one. He doesn't have to make the decision here.
Yeah, this is definitely making me think about getting an Oculus Quest 2, though, to start trying some of these games.
How do you feel about the picks, Van Dyke? Do you agree? Do you agree with us?
I'll tell you that I was prepared to be the tiebreaker if needed be, and it was going to go exactly the way that you two gentlemen went. So, absolutely, good change on that. Good call now.
I better tell Venom congrats on his win.
Great game to both players, or to both teams, and we watched the Laser Sharks secure second place off this game, and they are rolling into the end of the regular season here, and they have found something that is going to be a definite difference maker once we get into the playoffs, and everybody needs to be on notice. Especially being the only team this season so far that has beaten the Orlando Cyclones, that is just going to be haunting everybody's mind as we roll into the playoffs, and it's going to be amazing to watch. What do we got coming up next week?
Awesome. Well, once again, if you missed it, Wednesday, January 5th, we're going to start our last and final week of Week 9 of NEPA Pro Series. Catch all the action right here on Twitch channel, on the NEPA TV. Coming up, it'll be this Wednesday, Echo Club Kansas City versus the St. Louis Hustle. We got the Freeze.
Yeah.
Of course, followed up with the Laser.
So hopefully Hustle will lose to Kansas City, and I root for you, Destroyers, but hopefully Florida will beat LA. And that'll be Wednesday night. I won't be able to stream that game, those games that night. I'll have to head down to the ranch to work.
And I wish everybody a great 2022, especially myself, as we roll forward. And first game of 2022 in the NEPA Pro Series, and one of many that's only going to get better.
Indeed.
Perfectly said. Thanks for having us, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Dimway, I'll let you lead us out.
More synonyms.
See ya.
Eat your Wheaties.
Perfect. See ya. Happy New Year.
Thanks, guys.
All right. All right. That was great. Great night of games. hometown team blowing out their opponents. And then the other games are just great. And super excited that Blazers came out on top. Definitely appreciate Ghosty for stepping in and joining the chat and viewing. All my viewers that came in tonight, appreciate it. But I don't think we're done for the night. It was fun watching the games and all that, but through watching them play, even though I don't have a VR system to play that game, I think we'll go ahead and I think I'm going to find something to play tonight. I'm going to go handle some responsibilities for the next 15, 20 minutes or so. Take a quick breather myself. And then, yeah, I might really lean towards World War III, streaming World War III tonight. If it goes kind of south, then maybe we'll try something else. Check if some of my buddies are on Warzone, even though I suck at Warzone. And I really just don't like playing that game. I don't like that style. I like how World War III reminds me of like playing like a battlefield. It's pretty fun, but I love my slower tacticals. Just not feeling ready or not tonight. Not feeling 0 Hour or Ground Branch. Maybe Sandstorm. Maybe we'll do some Sandstorm. Not feeling a top down tonight. We'll just we'll figure something out. We'll get something picked out. Don't think I'm going to do single player of Medal of Honor 2010. Not ruling it out. That actually does sound kind of fun. And Medal of Honor Warfighter, I can't get any of my my keyboard works getting into the game, but as soon as I go into the actual game, it quits working. I don't know what's happening. So, won't be that one tonight. But all right, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. For those who did and joined the chat. Chat was pretty popping there for a little bit. I am extremely grateful. And hopefully we can roll it onto my next stream here in a few of me actually just chilling out, playing some games for fun. Nothing too serious tonight. So, all right, guys. Appreciate it. And we will see you here in a few.